toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review. Oh man, I am so behind. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us for the Bad Batch podcast on this Monday evening. Hope we're giving you a good start to your week. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around. Normally on the channel here, we talk about toys and action figures and collecting, but we get a lot of that product and merch based off of TV shows and movies that we enjoy. So sometimes it's fun to talk about those things with friends as well. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight, talking about the season 3 finale of Star Wars, The Mandalorian. And of course, we'll take a look at some Mandalorian Star Wars related merch and some future content coming on the channel with regards to Star Wars. And of course, we have a special surprise trivia tonight. So just preparing you for the trivia. There will be a link posted in the chat here on YouTube and Twitch in the chat. And you'll have to click on that to use it on another device while listening here so that you can hear all the questions and whatnot. So just be prepared for that. If you have a second device, that would be great. It'd be fun to join in. I forgot to think of a prize, but I'm going to find something. Or the winner, I'll contact you afterwards for a prize if I don't find one tonight. But hey, thank you so much for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I appreciate you. It's so much fun. This Thursday, just to let people know now, I will not be doing Unboxing Thursdays. It's my first wedding anniversary, so I'm going to be taking the night off. And then the week after that, May the 4th, is a special Star Wars night. I'm going to be doing an event at Off-World Bar in downtown Toronto. So if you're in the area, come by, have fun, check out the drinks. There's going to be, I think, a cosplay contest and lots of fun events down there. So come check it out. And so we're off for 2 weeks for unboxing. So, but we might have a special pre-recorded video for May 4th. Anyway, without further ado, it is French, right? I'll have to ask DK. First up tonight in the Boba Squadron, a good friend and a streamer over on the Twitch universe. Please welcome our good friend, Livin' La Vida Yoko.
I'm ready.
Oh, see? Perfect.
Oh, and I thought I was muted, then I realized
So close.
But I was like, yeah.
So close.
Happy
Second
Monday.
guess yourself.
It's still a Monday, Yeah.
Welcome to the show. How's it going, Yoko?
Great. I got my boba.
Oh yes, so did I.
Cheers.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yes,
try
cheers.
not to spill it on my
Who's on the cup?
It's the I don't know, it's the lady who owns the place. Tui.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying not to spill it. So if anyone wants to stalk me, there you go.
Yes, the Boba Squadron, not because of Boba Fett, but because we like to have this delicious drink and talk about Star Wars. Mine is a triple, it's called the trio. There is boba, pineapple jelly, and some sort of other jelly in my milk tea. It's basically candy.
Interesting.
In a cup.
I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I guess that's okay.
Seems
it's like
very
a fruit
serious.
tea. No, I know. I was trying to imagine. I don't usually mix well, that's not even true. You know what? Let's just bring on the next.
It's okay. Yoko likes it. That's what we're settling with.
I needed to do a pros cons chart mentally real quick,
Yeah, we'll take that offline.
Yeah.
I just don't want an hour of you going like this.
No. Not when I'm prepared, or not when I'm not prepared.
Exactly. Speaking of always being prepared, please welcome on the one and only, the Fallen Fett.
Wait, what?
What?
He's always prepared?
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, okay, let's get right into it.
He's always the first one here.
I'm freaking out behind the scenes here because
here.
Kevin called us the Bad Batch podcast.
Did I?
Yes, when we are the Boba Squadron. Number 2, I have had boba for 2 weeks in a row and we didn't say crap about it. And now all of a sudden, very first thing is, oh, look, Look at my boba. Look
So
at
you're
what
only
we
upset
have.
because you don't have it tonight.
I don't have it tonight. No.
For the finale, Ernie? Come
Yeah, I
on.
know. That seems more.
I've had two. Oh my god.
Is
I've
it
had
because
2 weeks in a
is
row.
it? Are you protesting because Boba Fett didn't make an appearance? Now you're
Absolutely.
Boba-less? Now you're Boba-less?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
so glad. I'm so glad.
I know.
can't
Oh,
believe
we almost
anyone.
didn't
I
have this.
literally yelled at you at the end of the show. I did, and I
Yelled
said it
at
was
me?
your fault. Yeah.
What was I there or in the
I
chat?
didn't know, and I'm like, no, Boba, this is Kevin's fault. Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled some string and I'm like,
But
look, oh, you gotta talk to John.
No.
Ernie, you
I'm not
could have
having
Boba cheers us on your own, you know? Like
I
I
could've.
managed to spill it on myself twice last week.
I know, and we didn't say nothing. I was waiting for it. I even drank slow.
About
I was
me
like this.
spilling?
I was all,
Or
yeah, because you spilled it. And I'm like, oh, perfect time. So I grabbed my boba. I even had it turned the right way, and I was all slow. Watch the replay. I was like, oh,
watch
Yeah.
the replay. Watch
Yeah.
the replay, guys.
watch the replay.
Definitely watch the replay.
Yeah.
Of course, if you're not watching the replay, go follow Ernie on YouTube, Yoko on Twitch. All fantastic streamers putting out great content every week for your viewing pleasure, and it's an honor to have you all here. Unfortunately, tonight
You're like a robot. Is it just
Yeah,
me?
we're losing you.
oh
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
My-
I'm like, already?
my internet. You know what? Ernie's robot voice is very different from my robot voice.
Ooh, robot mode. Yeah.
Would you like to play a game? That's the best I could do. And now all you're going to hear is accent. And now forever, because you said that, Yoko's like, that is a strong accent. It's supposed to be a computer voice.
Yeah.
I've never heard.
Well, I also said, is it Saw or the other one?
Yeah, no, you knew. You knew exactly what I was going for. But now Kevin has swayed you, just like where he said, there better not be no boba in this last episode. And there it was. And now it's like,
it's like
Ernie
when
can't
people
do a
thought
computer voice.
and no one thought the Anzelm was swearing until they're like, "Yo, did he just say peace out, motherfucker?" And then like
Oh,
now
he
you
did.
can't unhear
He
it.
definitely did.
So
though.
now,
Yeah.
whenever you say that, do you want to play a game? It's not a robot voice.
It's just an accent. That's all it is.
Yeah, I think in your head, you think robots. Sound...
I do. I nail it every time. And now I got to think about it all the time.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
my internet
Hey.
signal.
How do you say the name of the character Paul plays, Ernie? Carson.
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 Carson. It's
Carson?
Carson.
Carson.
Carson Teva. It's Carson Teva. He a good guy. He a good guy.
Wait, is
He
that
do
a
lots of
robot?
things.
Is that a robot?
That's the best. That's the best robot. No, that's my tia describing the Mandalore. You
El
watch the
Camino.
Mandalore in El Camino? That's where he lives, in El Camino. And the Carson Teva. Yeah. Look at there, Sonny. What up, Sonny?
Oh,
So
no.
look at it. Sonny's like, I don't know what's going on. I hear everything just fine. Yeah. What are you guys talking about?
You're crazy, man. You're crazy. But yes, again, speaking of Senor Teva,
Senor Teva.
Paul cannot join us tonight. He had prior engagements, commitments.
I wonder if he's ever going to come back.
this?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Ernie has the actually. Yes, go ahead, Ernie.
Yeah.
Interject.
I wonder if he's ever going to come back. He's right in the end finale. Everybody already has this show made up that he's going to be on next. Like, oh, yeah. And then he's posting that he's on another stream tonight. He's at a baseball game right now. I'm like, wow, he's hit the big time. And my own kid calls me today. Cool story. He didn't even text me back. Now that I think about it. Thanks, Paul. You're cut.
Your own
He
kid
didn't even text me back. Yeah.
Paul or
My
your kid?
kid-
I'm confused.
My kid, no, Paul didn't text me back because my
Okay.
kid actually called me and is like, oh, hey, Dad, your friend has a new show coming out. It looks really good. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, it's all over Apple TV right now. I just saw him, your Star Wars friend. And I was like, are you serious? For reals? He's like, yeah, it's posted everywhere. He's like, it looks good. I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, go look. And so I look and yeah, there's a new Apple show that they just promoted today. If you guys go to Instagram and go to Apple TV, you'll see a brand new show. It's a brand new trailer with Paul.
And it's
and everything.
called.
I don't know. Paul and some kids. I don't know. Elevator madness. I don't know what it's called.
Marketing could have done a better job if after all that. What's the name?
Well, because then I see him and then I tell my kid, I'm like, hey, good job. That is him. And he's like, I watched some of your
Jane.
shows. And I'm like, for reals? And then that was cool. And I'm like, oh, that is my friend. That's my cool friend right there. Yeah.
It's called Kim's Convenience.
Kim's Inconvenience. Is it Jane for real?
I think it's called Jane.
Oh, okay. Congrats, Paul. I don't think he's coming back here though.
We'll figure something out. But hey,
maybe we can get him as a special guest.
In Paul's stead.
Who will we get to fill the third seat, though?
I know somebody.
Oh yeah.
I'm sending my resume now.
It's like Paul's not coming back. Why do I have to go, Kev? I just realized these flaps open on Yoda's starship. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Here was Kevin's. Oh, I finally can get rid of Ernie now. He was only here because of Paul every day. That was it. I'm like, are you gonna send the link? Just waiting on link. No show today. Oh, okay.
We started another channel.
A whole new channel.
Yeah. Why would I do that? It's my own channel. But yeah, Paul won't be able to join us tonight, but thank you to everyone who is here and is still here. Yes. The numbers are dropping. No, they're not. I love you all.
Wow.
Thank you for sticking around. We're going to have some trivia. But yes, in Paul's stead, we have a friend of the show who is conducting our trivia tonight. And I'll bring him on real quick before we say hello to everyone in the chat. I just saw the name. It's the Fallen Tommy.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Tommy K, what's
up,
good?
That's right. How you doing, fellas? And Yoko, not a fella.
Okay, I can be
nice save.
Be a fella. Yes. Okay.
So Ernie, the reason Boba wasn't in the finale is because Boba Fett's also a prospect in the Mandalorian clan, and they decided to cut him. They had a scene all ready for Boba. They were going to bring him in, but they're like, no, Boba, you're cut too.
And Paul was the one to deliver it to him on the beach. That's what he was reading. Paul delivered the letter, and there he is on the beach, and that's what his lines were, was, I'm cut. If you slow down, you could see that he was reading that. Man.
He made a little stop at Tatooine and said, hey, they don't need you. So.
Yeah, we got it all under control. We're all right.
Well, Tommy is here. Tommy has very graciously created a Mandalorian themed trivia for tonight. Tommy, if I post the link in the chat right now, what instructions would you give people to get ready? We'll say hello and then we'll get to the trivia after.
Yeah, just click on the link. You can play it in a separate tab if you're on your computer, or play it on your phone, or play it on a tablet, or whatever, just on a second screen of any kind. Once you get in there, you just need to enter your name, and once we start, we're good to go.
And for the three of us, should we play too, just for fun?
Absolutely, you guys should play.
Yes.
Do I play? There's a delay. There's enough of a delay that seeing my answer won't.
Exactly.
Everyone copy off my paper. All right.
Well, if they do, they're just going to copy the wrong answers anyways.
Yes, click the link. It's pinned here on the YouTube chat, and it's on Twitch and Facebook. And of course, we will find a winner at the end. Contact me, and we'll find a prize of some sort for you. But thank you, Tommy. I always appreciate you doing stuff like this. The community is awesome, and this stuff just makes everything more fun for more people. So, Tommy, thank you very much.
I aim to please.
All right, that's a little too much. I'm kidding. Thank you. Yeah, I was playing with this Yoda starship. So you can push this gray part at the bottom to push his droid out, the Micro Galaxy Squadron. And I didn't know the wings. I don't know why I didn't know. The wings, the little flaps open up on the Jedi Starfighter. Anyway, enough of toys. Wait, no, that's what we're here for.
Enough. I found one.
Everyone's here for toys.
I finally found Yoda.
Oh yeah, you had a hunt. We'll get to the pickups real quick right after saying hello to everyone. What's up? No.
Okay, sorry.
I found Yoda.
I did.
Nice.
Oh, Yoda.
See, Kev, we do have product placement here. So,
but we're not the ones doing.
Yeah, except they stole Paul from our.
They stole it from us.
Yeah.
I too have the Yoda.
Look at
yes.
Oh, yay!
Yo, what up, Jazz Wares?
Yeah, so if you want to send over some stuff.
I mean, 4 for the price of one.
Yeah.
No, we have Matt Logic 44 in the chat. What's going on?
We just want Sabines, you know?
I know. Hit us all with some beans. Aiden
Yeah.
Skate, Aaron S, Toy Rensu, I am TJ Williams, Customs by Matthew. This is all channel members. My goodness. Thank you, everybody. John Takis, and I have to presume it's mostly because of High School Creation. Sorry, Ernie, but mostly because of Mike's generosity, and of course, Wing or Lose and other people with the gifted. Sorry, Ernie, again, you didn't win one, but yeah, I appreciate seeing all the support here. Anton Attard is here. Mobile Recluse, RMD Collective, Tommy K is right here. Nightmare Nemo, what's good? Prophet 924 says, I've been looking forward to this all day. Oh, that's so nice. Sometimes I'm like, did we wait too long to talk about the episode? But you know, messages like this. Oh, that wasn't the point, Yoko.
Oh, sorry.
It's rhetorical. I had a story to tell.
Oh, sorry.
We have Innocent here. Toy Rensu, what's good? Toy Box of Dooms. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Monday. Mr. Ryan Clark, what happened? Bitter Troll is here. Hey, what's up, Charles? Cat Chin, great to see you. Did I say hi to RMD? If not, what's up, RMD? Modos 23. Stream Elements, David De La Huerta, Mr. Ryan Clark. Carl's here. What's up, Carl? High School Creations. There you go. The man himself. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for tuning in. We have Bree in the chat. D Blake Makes. Go check out D Blake Makes for some 3D printed signs for your toy displays. Definitely just exactly treat yo shelf. Val is over on Twitch. Thank you for watching over there. Burnt Vidar Larson is back. Welcome. Am I getting quieter? I can't hear myself. I might be getting louder now. Bitter Troll was born ready. We have Late Night Alum in the chat. Bronx Ninja is here. Hello. And Obi-Wan Chingones. Welcome to the stream. Every time.
That's fair.
Every time. 796 Studios. What's up, Mario? Sunny Channel is here. Yes, Sunny's here. Nightmare Nemo. Alfredo M. Let's see. Sunny again. Prague. Hey, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. The real Charles, the original Charles. Please stand up. He is here. Has anyone ever had durian milkshake? I try not to have durian anything, so Ernie's, do you know what a durian is?
No, why'd you go straight to me? Could you see it on my face?
It's like an Asian fruit. So
bro, if I don't have boba here, like
it's like Ernie's like, this churro boba is the most Asian fruit I've ever had.
Yeah, that's about it.
I only know about durians from Animal Crossing. I think it's one of the fruit you can get in Animal Crossing.
Oh, is it?
Is it really?
My daughter just started playing that. We have D-Cirtle here, Daniel. Hope everything's good on your end. Highly articulated. Tim Manuel Miranda, cousin of the famous... Right, Ernie? Phase 2 action figure review. Phase 2 action review. Thank you for tuning in. I think I'm almost there. I am TJ Williams. If I miss anything... Oh, Charles Stevens says, what if Kevin's wife has been hiding his Batman for the past 3 years? You know what? I'm making good videos out of it. We have Star Wars Squawk Box. Welcome to the show. And I think I'm caught up. And of course, thank you for everyone tuning in. We have Oof as well. If you want to become a channel member or give the gift of a channel membership, it's just it's just a way to help support the content here, and you get access to the emojis you see people using in the chat. I just last week put out a new video that was early access for the Butter Ranger tier of channel members and higher, the Toronto Comic-Con vlog, and in the future there's also member exclusive videos. Anyway, there's the link for the trivia. Hope everyone has that ready. And my god, the chat is going crazy. I'm turning into Paul here with the shout outs. 1-6 shooter, what's up, Trevor? Ernie, what happened? How did this happen? Oh wait, no, you're still using your... I
still am a member. Look at my next comment. I'm still in green. Yeah. I'm on a roll.
Carrie is here. Was watching the Leafs game, but is it bad or just because you like us more? I'd like
Leafs
to
game
think.
is bad.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry. Yeah, Tenio Toys is here. Brick something. Chat is going crazy. Durian is banned. It's banned in my house. Captain Crispy, how's it going? Nico Hodge just became a member. Thank you, Nico. Everyone, go check out Artman Customs on the Instagram for his customs. Oh, he was gifted by Alexander. Thank you so much, Alex. He says, "We back me." He's just here to catch Ernie's mistakes.
Yes.
Can you tell Tommy to clean his lens?
What's wrong
All
with
right.
my lens?
Let's see what happens.
Were you vaping?
I see a Grievous back there. That's pretty awesome.
Who?
Ah! Ah!
Oh, no,
There we
now
go. Okay, first of all, you look a lot better.
I
Okay?
know so much better.
Yeah.
Exponentially better. Secondly, you also rubbed your microphone.
What? Is the microphone next to my camera?
Yeah, something is.
Why was it going all
bleeding? Yeah.
My bad. But I look better now.
So it balances out. All right. Should we
Wait,
get
who
a
do you see behind Tommy, Ernie?
Look at that huge Grievous he has back there. That's
Nope.
nice.
Oh.
No, that's not him.
Grievous. Look at the huge Grievous he has back there. I'm like, I can see Yoko smiling and it has to register in my head.
I wasn't gonna.
Sorry. Yeah.
Ernie knows the cues. If someone's smiling, what did I say?
I already told you tonight's gonna be worse, dude. I'm on a binger since like Saturday at 6, so it's gonna happen a lot. Be ready for it.
All right, should we do toys news quick before the trivia, or should we do trivia first? Tommy, are you gonna stick around for the whole show, or are you
Yeah.
sticking around just for trivia?
I'll stick around for the whole show. I
Sure.
got some
Alright.
things to say.
Oh boy.
Nice.
So let's have a vote.
Let's just talk about toys real quick.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's first?
Don't waste precious seconds.
Oh yes, last week
On a
they do
vote.
the reveals, weekly Mando Mania reveals every Tuesday, right before a Wednesday episode. So we usually miss it. We go on right before, so it's the longest possible time to talk about it before the next reveal. But last week they showed the Star Wars Black Series R5D4 and also a vintage collection, a 3.75 inch scale R5D4, which, I mean, just that episode the day before, we're talking about how we only got R5 in that one Black Series special card, right, Ernie? Like we were talking about the
Yeah.
end of the show.
Yeah.
And the next morning I saw this. I'm like, that was us. We did this.
Came out perfect, except all they did was use the R2 mold. So
Okay, but you know what? Isn't that better than just putting back the old, redoing the old one again, just putting it out?
Oh yeah. I'm saying that was a good call, but only
It didn't
thing
sound
is,
like a
the
compliment the
Black
way you said
Series.
it.
Oh, my bad. I'm just saying, like earlier, I get the whole reveal part and everything, but some of these attachments, I'm like, when does he use that? I don't know. I think it's still the middle part that gets me.
I mean, it's
The-
good. He used a lot of parts this episode on the finale, so
The
it
whole
worked out.
lifting. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the
Should have
dome.
buzzsawed the little mouse droids, right?
Yeah,
Chopper would have done that.
buzzsaw
Yeah.
and then spin in circles and just kick everybody.
Knocked them all off.
But yeah, it comes in the Black Series scale. It comes in the Vintage Collection 3.75. I will probably get the Vintage one because I have the Black Series one, the original. Ernie, did you grab any of these?
No, because I still don't vintage, and then I had extra. So it's funny too, because remember I grabbed mine off of the wall to open up so I can put it next to Carson Tiva. Tava. So I can put it next to my Carson Tava, and it looked good. And I have one more extra left, so I put them back on the wall, so we're good. So I don't need another one.
Oh, I got
Are
the
you-
membership
oh.
wrong. It was from Alex to David De La Huerta. Nico Hodge also became a member. Thank you so much.
I'm getting both.
Did it play a sound?
No.
Damn it. Okay, Yoko's getting both.
I probably would have only gotten vintage, but then I still need to get a body for that Paul head, but eventually he'll need R5. So, and I don't have the original one, so I decided to get both.
Good call.
It's a good upgrade.
And I have the hot toy on pre-order too. I'm about to be rich in R5s.
Ooh, I don't.
Ernie, this one is a new body. Is it smaller or bigger first compared to the old one?
On the Black Series?
Yeah.
I think they said it's bigger.
Okay. And Tommy, are you getting any of these? I don't even know if you're into this scale.
I'm not into that scale, no. I tend to kind of pick and choose 1/6. Although I did get an Obi-Wan Black Series recently, just because it looked cool.
So then, did you get the R5 hot toys like Yoko did?
No, when it comes to hot toys, it's like I'll only get characters that kind of really resonate to me from something, and I like R5 and all, but not hot toys money R5.
Okay, that's fair. I feel the same way with hot toys too.
I did it mostly for BD.
So that you would have friends.
Well, I mean, it's a 3-pack.
Oh, right, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you bought the Black Series to match. Oh, and look.
My other BD. Yeah, because BD needed
that too. There is a Gentle Giant 1/6 scale Bo-Katan Kryze bust. No legs. Also revealed. And what is this? Dog dish? Oh no.
It's a ring?
It's a ring. It's a weird shadow. I thought it was a dog dish. I don't know why.
I can see that.
Who?
Not as cool as my Mando ring.
No, I was gonna say like, is this one of yours, Yoko?
No.
And I called it a dog dish.
Rewind and edit it out.
It is not.
Yeah, you're
It's
good.
at a Mando toilet. This is the way. This is the way.
Oh, no.
It is a weird picture. I can't honestly tell what that is.
It's a ring. It's still a ring.
Yeah,
It's
with
a
the
Mando
shadow.
bedpan.
With the shadow and the
Yeah.
reflection, it's kind of weird. Yeah.
I don't know. I see a whale tail, and
Whale tail.
I don't know
It's 'cause
what's
I-
going on here.
It's because he doesn't have the Razor Crest anymore, so he doesn't really have any bathroom facility. So he's got to take the little Mando bedpan with him
Oh my
Yeah.
for
god.
those long flights.
I'm also seeing like the middle of an old school GI Joe 3 3/4 figure. Like, where's the O-ring? And then, yeah, there's so much here.
I
Wow.
definitely see a ring.
Hmm.
Kev, are you muted?
No, I'm a professional. I was just deliberately mouthing my words to warm up
Yeah.
for what I was actually going to say, which is right
Right.
now.
Yeah.
Tommy, pickups. Did you get any Star Wars related stuff this week?
I got this fellow.
Ooh,
We got the IG-11 Hot Toys
Nice.
and Mr. Moff Gideon.
ooh.
Ooh.
So I've got
This week?
some. These came in a little before this week, but I figured
That's
I'd
fine.
show them nonetheless.
I will allow
Heck
it.
yeah.
Kev's like, doesn't count.
Tommy, you like this is your first time on here, like extended, and you're already trying to bend the rules. It's a little,
Loopholes? Trying to find some
Presumptuous.
loopholes?
little presumptuous.
Oh, wait, that's
don't you think?
exactly what happens here.
These were the toys I got since the last time I was on, so
It counts.
I think it's fair game.
All right, those are sweets. Yoko, how about you?
Along with Yoda Starfighter, I also found the Havoc Marauder, which was
Oh,
Nice.
my main purpose in going out shopping. But then I also got, and I haven't unboxed it yet, so I'm just going to show you the outside of the box. I mean, I pulled it out for a second, but that's Ahsoka. With
Oh, okay.
Grogu.
It is that
Yeah.
really nice one.
Yeah.
Ooh, lucky.
So finally, I just
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm going to unbox her.
Everyone hold up their Yoda ship again, please. Just, I want to make sure everyone knows,
Make sure Jazzware sees this.
Everyone, subscribe to Toying Around for the #1 Star Wars Metal Gear Solid. Damn it, Micro Galaxy Squad. Oh, hold on.
Take two.
Do it again.
Take two.
Do it
Let me
again.
rewind.
Do it again.
Make sure you subscribe to Tommy.
I did a
Tommy's gonna go back
turnaround
in
so you
time.
could.
Yeah. It was a Scooby Doo rewind. You did it
Make sure
perfect.
you subscribe to Toying Around for the #1 Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron channel on YouTube. I'm kidding. Go check out Paul's channel after us, for sure. Yoko, was that all?
I think so.
Ernie, how about you? See, that's a robot voice.
I'm doing fine.
Nope, still here.
Dang it.
Wait, is it a me problem?
I don't know.
I have a lot to work on. I'm sorry.
Well, no, now I'm also going to practice my robot voice like all week. It's going to be at
So
work
that
just
it's
talking
more robot
voice.
or less robot?
I have no idea. I'll have to have a vote at work and see.
At work?
Mm-hmm. That's the only place I see people, so I'll have to see. Good job, Bree. Everybody. Yes, so I was also out, and because, there's some news tonight after our show, go over and check it out and see what it can be. Micro Galaxy Squadron. So I got this. I got a couple of battle damaged TIE fighters. Where's the damage? Right there. There you go.
Are those on sale? Because those are on sale at GameStop up here. That and Yoda too.
Oh, really?
They're like $11 Canadian, I believe.
The Asajj Ventress, I think, is also like $5.
Oh god, I see that
That's
everywhere.
everywhere, though.
I
Pants
know.
on says holds up no
Yeah.
Yoda ship. Sad face.
I think those were like $9 or something. So I had the two.
You know what? I'm gonna go out and find a Yoda starship, and that will be the prize for tonight. I will send
Oh,
one lucky winner of
don't
the
spend too
trivia
much on that.
a Micro Galaxy Squad. Hey, it's better than nothing. All right, you're gonna like it. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna find one and ship it out
From the dollar
to-
store? Or
Don't stop knocking my dollar store, okay? There's so much good stuff there. I
I
found.
love the dollar store. You're
I'm
doing a
gonna
good
be
thing
getting
there.
more.
Kev.
I'll be getting more ships.
Are you like me when you go to the dollar store and it is the dollar store, but you walk out with like a $67 bill?
Oh, every time.
Okay, good.
Every time.
Then you're doing it right.
It's like I go in for, I don't know, toothpicks, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I thought I had $80 on me. Where did it go?
Yeah, exactly. And then, too, you know that you bought something that you want to use from that dollar store and you can't find it after. I think they like teleport back to the store or something. That's how they get us because
No,
you can never find the stuff anymore.
Dude, last week was so
Is that
bad
how it
because
works?
I was looking for these arcades, and I went to like 3 different shops, right? I get home Monday morning and getting ready for work, and I'm like, coffee filters. I'm out of coffee filters. That's what I needed. And I could have picked, that's where I normally buy it. And I was at 4 different stores, and yeah, I
Never
goofed.
got it.
I goofed. Anyway,
Wow.
for toy hauls, for me, I got, of course, the whatever the ship is we've been talking about. From my friends at Hasbro, I got the Star Wars Black Series Andor
Sweet.
from the TV show Andor, and of course the Bix from Black Series as well. I'm gonna
Sweet.
post some
What's she
footage of
holding
it.
there? What's her accessory?
I don't know. Some people said they were
Like a
using
little
it.
data pad or something?
She was using it at her shop, and then a
I
little
think
piece
I was some
comes out.
people, and
You
I
were
said that.
you were that some person. It was in the chat, so it was just
I
words.
kind of vaguely recall seeing her holding it up, doing something.
And you
Doing,
can
I think
pull,
doing her business things.
pull out a I don't know. Is it a data pad or a smaller data pad, cell phone, memory card? I don't know. But the face sculpt on this is phenomenal. And finally, I don't have the space. I'm not set up, but I will open it at some point on the channel.
Ooh.
Also,
But he
also
doesn't.
from
But he
the,
doesn't collect lightsabers.
Also from the lovely folks at the Star Wars team here in Canada, the Hasbro team. It is a Obi-Wan Kenobi Force Effects Elite lightsaber.
Speaking of teams, so since you don't collect lightsabers, I mean, is that going to the Boba Squadron team or
Oh,
you
I
gonna
bought-
find room?
I bought Jedi robes for the May the 4th event to go with this.
Never mind, Yoko. We don't get nothing.
Okay, if you
Yeah.
bought a Jedi cosplay and you said would you say I bought a Jedi robe or I bought Jedi robes?
Robe.
I bought
I
a
mean-
robe.
No, I bought a Jedi robe.
I feel like robes is one of those things.
I'm leaning robes, Kevin.
Yes.
Robes?
It's in the
Why?
it's in the category of clothing. I bought Jedi robes.
Okay, but if I buy
would you
this
say buy
shirt,
pants?
He
I don't
bought
say I
a
bought
robe.
these shirts.
Would you say like I'm gonna go out and buy pants and then you came back like, hey, I bought a pant?
Yeah. There
Yeah.
You go.
Right?
Oh, okay, but it's called robe, not robes, and pants are pants.
One pant is a pant, isn't it?
No, then that's just a panty. That's it.
What?
This is one. So that's it. That's all. It's got to be called pants.
Oh man, I don't think panties are what you think they are, Ernie.
What? Told you it's going to be a good one tonight.
He's been going to the store like, excuse me, miss, can you direct me? My wife said I have to buy myself a new panty.
Can't see the line, can you, Russ?
I think I've only seen Ernie from the waist up, so I don't think I've ever seen him. For...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's for me, it's either pants or shants. That's all it is. So that's it. And shants I'm referring to are my long shorts that I wear that Riley and Corinne and now
Oh.
my other kids
Not like you should
and Yoko
not
knows this
I
calls
shan't.
it shants. Yeah.
I thought shants for like no pants.
No. Shants is my short pants that
Like I shan't, you know?
Oh.
Like I shan't.
I shan't.
Shan't.
Shan't not.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that is
Oh.
shant.
Is
Yeah.
this the thing? Anything above the waist is singular. Shirt, hat, tie, and below the waist is plural. Is it because you have two legs? No, wait, you have two arms.
Okay, now a robe, however, goes full body length, so not helpful.
Yeah. So what is it, Ben Wolf, if it's both? If it covers both? In
It's like, what
such a
does that
case
mean?
as this robe.
It's a pair of pants.
Okay. If you need to answer the door and you don't have pants on and you tell your kid, bring me my
Pants.
Be my
No.
robe.
robe, or do you say robes? Bring me my
I think
robes.
you say robe, but like that type of robe has like multiple layers, right? The Jedi robe.
Okay, if I said to the kid,
So
can you?
that makes me feel like it's a robes.
Mhm. But like,
Oh,
bring.
no.
You say, bring me a pair of pants. You don't say,
not like
bring
a
me a pair
bathrobe.
of pant, or go.
Pants is a bad example because that word just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, English is crazy.
Here we are.
Have you ever seen a Jedi in shorts?
No, I don't think so.
Yoko's thinking hard.
I am too. I'm like, well, I mean, they have really high boots, so I don't know if it's short.
Qui-Gon was wearing shorts underneath his robe in that last scene of.
Under his
Obi-Wan.
robe, you said it singular.
What, his
No, I
ghost?
said robe.
Like,
Yeah, his
tell
ghost.
me-
Yeah, he was wearing ghost shorts. He was wearing ghost shorts.
Ghost shorts.
That is
That's
a
right.
new trivia question there, Tommy. Is that how you knew that? In the
Maybe.
last scene, right?
That's
What
right.
was Qui-Gon
He was in
wearing
the
under
desert. It's hot there. You wear the shorts under the robes.
Jedi robes in the third person. What? I'm already lost. Oh, it's gonna be. What? And I'm not saying you're wrong. You're probably right, but this is already hurting my brain. Also, it could be my hat's real tight.
Okay, you know what I have to do? And I don't think I have a picture here. It's going to be too far back, and we need a show.
We don't need a picture.
But the next time I am Batu, I'm going to take a picture of the sale sign. And I think that should be our final answer
for about
For
robes.
Pant?
of what it describes it as. Does it say Jedi robe $160, or does it say Jedi robes $160?
Oh, okay. Can you just look on the? Well, maybe look on the website.
I
They
just
don't
pulled
sell
up
them on
Shop
the
Disney.
website?
It's not on there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's only in Batu.
Robe
Well,
versus robes. That's what I'm googling.
I bought a Jedi cosplay, singular, on the internet today to go with the lightsaber. But yeah, I'm gonna do a special unboxing for that one. It's the Obi-Wan saber from the Kenobi series. So pretty excited.
I have
Yes,
the answer.
Yoko? Yes.
Robe is usually short for something like bathrobe, right? Robes is used if it's an official garment or designates an office. So
Tommy
I
and
think
Kevin
in
win.
this case, Jedi robes,
Yes.
like a judge's robes.
Tommy and Kevin win.
The Jedi remain undefeated.
Wow.
Oh wait, the Purge. What?
Order
There's no knights in
66
Star
says
Wars.
something Different.
Glad one of us knows how to Google.
There's no knights in Star. You could have saved us 7 minutes of a headache and the stream
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. Just gonna
It's
say
more
that.
fun to
It's
argue over it. For a
same
few
as
minutes.
knights. There's a thing called Order
There
66.
are knights. though.
Yeah, but Google
You
wouldn't have
also
given
say-
us that panty joke from Ernie.
Thanks.
That's
You
true.
also say
Worth it.
judges robes, right? Dress robes.
Yes, that
judges
was the
robes.
example.
Yeah.
Was judicial
Oh, you
robes.
do? Yes.
All right, is it trivia time now that we've gotten so
Sure.
trivial? In our,
Well, you know what? That was a perfect warm up.
the
Everybody's
transition,
brain is
yeah.
There you go.
thinking.
everyone's
Chat
brain
was
is
fully
thinking-
involved. Yeah.
There are
love the
no
chat.
robe. There are no robe based questions in my trivia.
Oh man.
Oh,
out.
Tommy.
I'm
come
out.
on.
Throw up the link once more. Just get any more people in, and we'll start.
It's pinned on the.
Oh, are we the only
you
two
got a
playing?
pin?
comments?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Ernie, you
there's 16 registered players, so there's.
Oh,
there's a
okay.
good amount.
Tommy's all. We only have 3 players right now.
Should you give away
No.
a pair of Ernie's small pants?
Oh, they're not small, brother.
Well, the one
They're
that you
not.
call a singular small pant is a panty.
The panty. Oh, you want me?
Kev doesn't
That's
want to
a
say
whole.
pinky.
That's a
it
grand
weird?
prize. Yeah, you just can't say. The winner of tonight's trivia gets Ernie's panty. I will sign him. I
It
will
makes
send it out
the word makes me giggle.
just automatically.
Yeah.
Boys.
Boys.
Yoko's so right.
It's like, can I win and not accept the prize?
Look,
All right,
Someone
so the
has
link.
to make their avatar a panty.
Please don't.
that's an avatar.
Oh,
There's
got
got
the
to be
little
little pants
snarky cat.
avatars or something.
Change avatar. Who is this? This is Kevin's. Oh wait, I gotta go to another
Kevin's.
screen.
browse.
Pants. Just type in pants. No.
No?
Robe. Is there robe?
Bikini?
Is there robe?
Is there a robe?
Robot. I'll be a robot.
All right.
Okay, so everyone, click the link. You've had your chance to join.
Yep.
So Tommy, once I hit join, this is a
Once
Clark.
you hit, I still have to start the quiz. So you can
Okay.
hit join now. I'll show you come in, and then
Mine's just flashing. Get ready to play. Is that correct?
Yep.
Look on our
That is
screen,
correct.
Ernie. It's the same thing.
I want to play, so I can't. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't have. I have one screen.
Ernie's
I'm
like,
not
if I
fancy.
win,
Okay.
Kevin has to buy me a new panty.
Oh my god! And look, I went back to the wrong one. I'm like, why aren't you guys matching to what you're saying right now? There we go. Sorry.
I can
Alright.
see it. All right, we'll get started. The first question is just a poll question, just to get everybody warmed up. So you want me to start?
Re-warmed up.
All right.
Yep.
All
Damn
right,
it!
we're
I have
warmed
the
up.
thong
Okay.
song stuck in my head now. Bitter troll.
All right, and I'm gonna start it now. All right, question 1 of 11. This is just a poll question, so it's not worth any points. What was your favorite character in The Mandalorian season 3?
Ooh, tough choice. Ooh. Ooh.
We're running out of time, Kev.
Wait, does this count? I thought it was a warm up.
It's a warm.
Yeah, it's a warm up. It's not. There's no points awarded for this one, but. All right, who's the big Captain Carson
I
team?
know.
Who,
See all
who
you
can't
ass
even show
kissers.
can't even show up tonight?
Yo.
You all pick them.
I didn't. I went with Bo-Katan.
Eli Kane got 0. Nobody likes Eli
Aw.
Kane. Moff Gideon 1.
Why is Tuttle not an answer?
I could only put 8 choices. So
It's a warm up.
all right, here we
Only
go.
one for Gideon, man.
Oh yeah. Axel Oates didn't even make the list.
Pathetic.
Didn't even miss him.
Grogu was on there.
All right, we got 31 players in. This is a good turnout.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we start for the real questions.
And now
And
the
I go
games
one-
begin.
I go one question each episode and then a couple bonus questions at the end.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Maria's not playing. I'm noticing.
Who's
Sorry,
not
go
playing?
on.
People can still join late. All right.
Has he watched the season though?
Yeah. Wait, are we? It's about Mandalorian, right?
It's
Or
just
Bad
season 3 Mando. Yeah.
Batch? Okay.
Season 3 Mando questions.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. First real question. Bo on
Oh my
her
God.
throne. Bo-Katan says the living waters are beneath what city on Mandalore? Is it Sundari,
What?
Ansari, Bralsan, or Shur? What city? The living waters are beneath what city? She even says it right to Din. You can find the
Does
living
she?
waters beneath.
Oh.
The answer is Sundari. Most
I
people
got it,
that,
but I
right?
was.
How
very
am I
slow.
already in last place? Captain Chris.
Let's see. Oh no, who do we got?
We have
Okay,
Tim
we got
Manuel Miranda
Noah
in
Miranda,
first.
April.
W.
Kevin, you're in third. That's not bad.
First question.
First question. Ernie's in 6. Where's
Only
Yoko?
down
Where's
here.
Yoko? Where's Yoko?
I was slow,
Oh.
so I got it right, but I was slow.
Oh, okay, yes. All right.
Be right and fast.
All right, let's move on to episode 2. Next
Din
question.
Djarin.
Which of the following is not a planet
Oh
that
my
didn't show as Grogu on the
Oh,
N1
easy.
Navigator
I
map?
hate these
Easy.
questions already.
Oh,
I do not know.
That's what happens when you have to get screenshots every week. Watch the episode 4 times. I can't lose, baby.
I got it right.
I also can't win. I
Yeah.
can't lose, but I also can't
But I
win.
can't win. Time
So
is
obviously
both
the-
fast and slow.
They're on the way to Mandalore, so he's showing him Mandalore. Kalevala is where Bo's living. Concordia is the moon that Din is from, and Akan is another place in the system, but not shown. All right, here we go. Tim Manuel Miranda stays in first. Ernie up
pulls
in
into
second.
Ernie
Brick
needs new
something.
underpants.
Yes.
Toying around. Yoko, you got that as well?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm 2 for 2 in guessing.
There you go. All right, that was episode 2. Let's move on to episode 3.
DK, click the link in the pinned comments.
Oh,
and
we
join
got Dr.
and join the
Pershing there.
trivia.
What does the New Republic call the Mind Flayer machine used on Dr. Pershing? Is it the A1 or 1A1 Alleviator, 602 Mitigator, 509 Reducer, or
I
407
don't know.
Peaser?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yo,
Oh
I
my god, I
can't
guessed
miss.
right again.
I can't miss.
Oh.
It's not a Mind Flayer, it's a 602 Mitigator. Is what
I
our
like to think
Mon
like I just
Caliban-
subconsciously remember hearing that, even though I don't think I remember. Because how else am I 3 for 3 on guessing here?
Yeah, statistically, you shouldn't be 3 out of 3, right? Only 1 in
Right.
every 4 if you're guessing. All right. Tim Manuel Miranda.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Captain Mando. All right. Brick something, Tim Manuel.
Ernie,
Oh.
that's a bigger fall than the actual Boba
Ooh.
Fett from 2 to 10.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
it's
Zero
12
for
seconds
Ernie.
though. 16 seconds. 17. Wait, where am I looking? I'm looking at the wrong name. I was looking at. I don't know. I'm gonna stop.
All right. Let's move on to question number 4. Which of the following were not a rule of the dart game Grogu competes in against Ragnar? They can fire the darts in any order. Each direct hit scores 1 point. A mark must be visible to score, or 2 rounds, highest score wins.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong one.
Haha.
It's 2 rounds. Ah.
Because it was only 1 round. Kevin.
Got that one. Tricky.
Answers were spread here. So let's see.
Ooh, moving on up.
I didn't know. I didn't
Mark
like
Right.
that Grogu could take like all the shots in one turn, and then
He said it
Ragnar
though.
only did 1 at a time. That was silly.
Ragnar's
You
just
found a
slow.
loophole, Kev. Yeah.
All right. Ernie's still in 3rd. Yoko up to 6th. Well done.
Mhm. Thank
Where
you.
did Kevin fall? Oh, 14, Kevin.
I'm not
I'm,
even on my
I'm
screen.
tanking because I can't. I'm not on Ernie's tiny screen.
Oh, that's jacked up. All right.
Okay, here we go. We got chapter 21, the pirate. What is the name of the pirate
Oh,
leader?
shoot.
Is it Gandar Shank, Gorian Shard, Galag Scrint, or Gorax Shemp?
That's easy.
Yeah, this should be, yeah. Although Gandar Shank picked up a few answers. That's good. I had a hard time making up these names that were similar.
They all
to
sound
Gorian
legit.
Shard.
Yeah.
Mr. Ryan Clark says Plankton Man.
Okay, let's see. Oh, we got some leaderboard
What?
changes here.
Oh.
It's
I call
close. Though. Look at the
shenanigans.
top 5. Top 5 are within 14 points. RMG
Yoko.
Collective, highly articulated. Aaron S. Toying around, back up to top 10, Kevin. Well done.
I had to zoom
Oh,
out to find
Ernie.
Ernie's name. I had to zoom out.
Ernie out of the top 10.
How did I get? Oh, that's.
I think you're just too slow. 62 points. You got to do it fast.
I need to steal faster
Oh,
internet.
Leafs goal. What's the score, Carl?
I think it's like 5-2. Got it over on the other screen. All right, here we go. Next one. Guns for Hire. What is the name of the droid bar Bo-Katan and Din go to for information? Is it the resistor, the circuit,
I
the
don't
capacitor,
remember.
or the
Can I guess
inductor?
it again?
No.
Yes.
It was the resistor.
Good job, chat. Good job, chat. It's 4-3. In
See
the...
if I
Bo,
was
Bo
faster.
finds the match book of matches or whatever it was.
Yeah,
that
I
had the
remember
name.
robot
that.
matches.
I remember that part.
Come on.
Hey, what's up, Thirsty Fox? We're just doing some quick trivia before we get to the
Oh
finale.
man, I got it right.
Oh, Anton is just hanging
Such a-
on to that lead, barely hanging. Well,
Such a slap in the face when you drop, even though you got it right, because you'd be slow.
That was me.
That was me, huh?
it can
Last-
be
last
both.
question.
All right,
Where
so
is
you
it?
know
It's-
what,
I can't see you guys, so I
Ernie
don't know what's
went
going
back up to 5.
He's on 5? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Ernie's
can't
in
even
town.
see
Yeah.
Kevin on my little screen anymore. It's fine.
What are you watching on your phone? That's pathetic.
My
Yoko's
slowness
still
dropped
top
me
10.
from. Yeah, but now I'm mad.
That's okay.
Uh-oh.
Even though I guessed 4 answers.
You're above the median, so you're good. You're good. All right, here we go. 8 of 11. The Spies. Where did Grief Karga get that bottle of wine he gifted to Din Djarin?
El Camino.
I got it all the way from Alderaan or Corellia or Coruscant.
finger
or
slipped!
Ankala.
My finger slipped. God.
Oh.
A likely
I got it
answer.
wrong. Ah! Coruscant
It was
seemed too obvious.
Yeah, he
Too
said,
obvious?
I got it,
Is a little too Ralph.
That comes all the
I
way
got
from
it all the
Coruscant.
way from Coruscant. Yeah.
Coruscant.
Dang. Makes sense.
Carl
Like,
Carl
it was
says
obvious.
the trivia is too hard. You shouldn't have used your real name, Carl.
Oh, we got new leaders.
Oh.
Brick something.
Next time I'm
Highly
going to play as
articulated
the real
second.
toying around.
Oh, there's me,
Yes.
lucky number 4.
Timon Miranda, Ernie. Yoko, did you get that one? No, you did not.
No, I got it wrong. My
Unfortunately.
guessing finally caught up with me.
That was a
right.
really good run, though.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Backhanded compliment.
What?
All right.
You did good with
From
your
the
guess.
finale. What did Din say to Grogu after they defeated the Praetorian Guards?
Ooh,
Good
I know
job,
this
Nick.
one. I know this one.
Next time, let me handle it. You did good, kid.
Too
That
slow.
was a close one. Or that wasn't so tough.
Too slow. Too slow.
I thought it was.
I answered
I'm
in
good.
1.98 seconds.
Nice.
Wow.
Good job, Chad.
Thank you.
Everybody
I was
got it
very
right.
confident in that one. Oh, so
That was my
everybody
favorite
else.
line. That was my favorite line in the episode.
Yeah.
Just once they're all done and he looks down and he said, "You did good, kid."
Was it
You
not?
did good, kid.
Was the first thing he says to him, "Stop spraying me with the Bacta spray"? Like he's like, "No, I'm good. I'm good."
Wrong episode.
Yeah, no, I'm
That was
good.
earlier. That was right at
That
the
was at the
beginning.
beginning, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the first. Oh, the Praetorian Guards. Oh, shoot! I could have almost
The
played
Presbyterian
myself.
guards, Kev. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see the
Oh,
standings.
I almost got.
Dang, did it move? My
Rick something's
1.98 seconds got me nowhere.
Kevin's still at 4? That's a fix. He didn't even move.
No, my points
close,
moved.
though.
If
All
I
right.
ever needed a second screen, god damn.
All right, we're down to 2 bonus questions. They're worth points, and they are Tiva centric. So bonus Tiva 1. How does Carson Tiva introduce himself to the
I am Boba Fett.
Mandalorians? Captain Carson Tiva, Adelphi Rangers, or Carson Tiva, New Republic Ranger, Carson Tiva, Adelphi Squadron,
I think it's
or Captain
I knew it.
Tiva, I hunt Imperials.
I think it's the first one on my screen. Nope.
Oh!
Yay!
Knew it all
You got it
along.
right.
Never doubted myself.
Ernie looks perplexed. but he didn't get it
No, I
right.
just
I
noticed.
remembered Adelphi.
I did too, and so I clicked the first one I saw to try to be fast, and I
Oh.
didn't see that it said Squadron and not Rangers.
Now you gotta. I think you have it wrong on your shrine there. You gotta fix
Yeah,
it.
take down that shrine, Ernie.
Tear it down. Redo it.
I'm not
Ooh,
worthy
number
enough.
3.
Ooh,
Wow.
crack the
I'm gonna-
top 10.
I'm
I'm
gonna
right above Ernie.
Dang. I'm gonna cancel my. I need to cancel my cardboard cutout of Paul now.
It's like you're both falling in the Sarlacc pit, and Yoko's just like, Ernie, cushion my fall.
Have you ever seen that picture? She straight pushes me in and laughs.
Oh, dude, I was deleting photos off my old phone, and I have that in my downloads, and I'm like, I can't get rid of this. I saved it.
Okay, final question.
What's up, Cap Lives?
All right, who does Captain Tiva communicate with when he finds the
Ooh,
derelict
easy.
Lambda shuttle?
Do I need to know his
Easy.
name?
Lieutenant Reed, Sash Ketter, Trapper Wolf, or Jib Dodger?
I feel like you answered it for me.
He answered all the answers.
Yeah. The way he read it.
It was indeed Lieutenant Reed.
Come on, that was a fast answer. Come on.
Yeah,
come on.
was I fast?
Was I
no.
not fast enough?
Oh, come on. I beat
All right,
Kev.
here we
Come
go.
on, I beat Kev.
Drum roll
Come
for
on.
the winner.
I beat Kev.
Oh, brick something
Yes!
wrong.
Dang!
Are you serious? That is such a
Yes!
no.
Ah! No way.
I don't know how you pulled that out, Kevin.
It was that
Yeah.
last one. That last one I answered so fast because I knew it.
Especially the speed, because look at the score difference, 670 to
No,
666,
the
right?
The
So
speed makes such a difference.
It was seconds.
Yeah.
Seconds.
I
All
went
right.
seconds of elimination.
I'm gonna buy
'Cause
myself
I
a
read
new...
every answer carefully.
Back to
Well-
the original screen.
That's where it backfired this
I
time.
guess
See,
so.
no reading.
I guess so.
Kids, no reading will win you. But hey, no, obviously I am not. What's the opposite of exempt? Exempt? I'm not exempt to win this prize. I'm exempt from winning this prize. So the winner is obviously highly articulated. But for bragging rights, it's me.
I just
But
want to
for
throw it out there.
highly, please remember, don't forget, highly articulated. Are you still here? Do you have a Yoda ship yet? If not, I'm gonna go grab it now. Or not now, over here, but I'll grab it this week and send one to you. But hey, Tommy, thank you. That was awesome. Everyone in the chat, I hope you had fun. This is what Tommy just brings, and it just brings a lot of fun to everybody whenever he does this. So I hope you all had a good time for the trivia.
Great question, Tommy.
Yeah, thanks, Tommy. That's fun. Always fun.
I aim to please. I'm glad
Oh.
everybody enjoyed it. I had fun making the questions.
How do I screenshot this?
Control Alt print screen.
But I need to scroll all the way down to where Ernie is.
Oh.
That's what he was asking for the screenshot.
Oh.
Can I post this now?
We're all on there.
Lord of the Nerds. Oh, you guys can see what I'm doing, right? No, you can't. Thank God.
Yeah.
Whew, science folder.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna save that. Save as desktop, and I'm just gonna call this one Victory. All right, spelled it with a W. Whoops. All right, let's get to the screenshots. Nope, not this. Kevin needs a big win. Yeah, no, this is not anywhere close to a Mezco 89 Batman, Carl. I know what you're gonna say next. Don't you dare. All right, just setting up the screenshots. Tommy, yeah.
Hey, while you're setting that up, man.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Tommy, great game as always. All your trivia is so much fun. Great questions. But Kevin, to you, man, those reels, like, they crack me up so hard, dude. They really do. Like, each one has been hilarious, and I don't even know how they keep getting better. So I'm like already waiting to see, like, man, this better top the
I-
next. No
watch-
pressure.
Watch Kev actually has the Batman, but he's like having so much fun making his reels.
And
No.
then he never
He's
got
like,
it. Oh.
he's like, I have 3 more ideas, so I'm gonna pretend for at least 3
Yeah.
more days.
And
I
Mesco's
saw
the
that-
one emailing him now, like, bro, what are you doing?
Please stop.
Yeah.
I think his wife actually picked it up from like postage,
Uh-huh.
and she's holding on to it to give it to you as an anniversary gift. Look
Oh
what I
my
got you
God.
for your
My own
Yeah.
present.
Yeah.
No,
and not
trust me.
getting it of the whole. I haven't gotten it yet. Oh, he's gonna be so surprised.
If I had it, I wouldn't be as mentally motivated and to try and think of new ideas. And
I know. I'm just
and
just
execute.
kidding. Obviously, you want your Batman.
I
You've been
do.
looking forward to it. I know
I
that.
do.
I
But
just think it's funny to pretend that you already have it.
I want one now too because of Kevin and because of everybody's shots. Well,
I just want one so I can say I got it before Kev.
yeah, am I helping them get sales?
get on the. You are.
They're
'Cause
gonna
I see
flip it
those
around like get it
videos.
before toying around.
I've thought of Yoko too, just like that. Of the should I order one? Like
Yeah,
just
like,
to say, hey,
just to
look
see
what I
would
look what I
happen.
got in.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, Maker and Geek was first for a little bit, but you know, gotta hold on to your leads. Yeah,
Whoa,
I was.
Leafs tied the game.
There you go. You gotta hold on to your lead. I was driving in the car and I'm like, what if we aged me up? And I'm like, okay, we gotta go get a wig and a beard. And then I'm like, that's too much. Like, and I said to my wife, can you do makeup? Like, can you put makeup on me? Put some like wrinkles and lines. She's like, I've never done kind of costume makeup before, but I can try. And then like we're driving, and from like my street, our house to where we were was probably 5 minutes away. I'm like, I'll just get Dad to do it. I'll just give him my clothes, and then then it just the idea just kept fleshing out on its own, and to the point where my own stupidity cracked me up, and I was laughing so hard. And I'm just glad people enjoy it too. I think I told my dad he's famous, and the first thing he said
I
was
know.
like, "All right, when do I get paid?"
He was committed to the bit. He was great.
He was. It was
No
great.
lie, he was playing mahjong, and I'm like, I need you for 5 minutes, and I get over there, and I'm like, why doesn't everyone take a break? Take 5, go to the washroom, and we were just shooting. He's like, are we done? Are we done yet?
Aw.
But it was a lot of fun.
Unhinged screw hoodie killed me.
The hoodie
Yeah.
and the hat. Yeah, no, I had to. I had
It was
to.
great.
Apparently, he already looks a lot like me. Everyone's like, he looks like your twin, but older.
Your twin.
But
Your-
I
well,
added
your
the clothes
brother?
in there just to make it to really drive the point home. But yeah, if you guys have no idea what's going on, I'm just waiting for a toy that's from 3 years ago, and I'm just making some reels over on Instagram just to have some fun with it. Check it out, give it a share. It's yeah, some people thought it was a filter. Some people thought it was a filter too.
I honestly thought it was you when I first saw it.
Tommy's
all
like,
works.
man, those subscription and super chats are really working out for him.
Well, like like AI deep fake stuff. I'm sure like
Yeah.
you can put yourself out there, and it's just within seconds the AI will do it for you.
I don't have the budget for that. If
Kev
that
asked me if I thought people would get it, and I was like, yeah, I think they'll get it.
yeah, exactly.
It was great. It
Well, my
was
wife
great.
came down. She's like, "Kev got his Mezco." I'm like, "What?" And I quickly went online to look, and I'm watching
Your
the video.
wife?
Yeah, she's invested in this too.
Corinne said the same thing because we were at Disneyland.
Oh,
and
I
so I
love that.
couldn't hear it. So
I
we
love
saw
that.
it. And yeah, same,
Yeah.
Tommy. So she looks over and Season's like, oh, Kev finally got his Batman. And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. And so I have to turn it up and we get in close. And I'm like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Yeah. Oh, so good.
That the thing that gets me is like if people thought that I actually got it, like do they think that that's the moment that it happened and I'm getting it for the first time, or I'm recreating it and it just looks so good they're like, oh, maybe it's not a TV show. But I'm
she
like,
thought you were recreating it like as a victory video
no.
Right.
until the end came in. I'm like, oh yeah.
I added it was a lot of fun. And they're Instagram Captain Crispy. You'll figure it out. I'll send you a link.
The one with your daughter and the loot bag, that was like that one was like that was the bee's knees, as us old people would call it, right? Like that was good.
He's-
With you. saying the statement at the end, that's what did it for me and just sent it totally over, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just gonna scream in Chinese.
Yes, and then the closing of the door and hearing you say it, I was like, these are so good. Like I'm watching
and the curb music, it was perfect.
Oh, honestly, it makes me so happy people enjoy it because it's not just like the crappy situation, just making videos like that, like
You're
silly
making
sketches.
the best of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it
But,
was
like,
the best.
yeah.
Was the that and then the translation. I was like, yes.
The silly sketches and just making people laugh. I mean, that's better than that's a nice byproduct of this shitty situation.
Kev, you're awesome and I love you, but I'm also shooting at. Man, I hope he doesn't get it. I want to see the next video. What can he do?
That's some great Schadenfreude there, Ernie.
I have a lot of ideas and not enough time or talent actors to help me out with it.
You're running out. You've already used the kids. You use your pops. Use the neighbor. Now you need to go on it.
When it finally does come, you need to do an unboxing, and when you go to open it, it's either empty or there's a different figure inside or something.
I'll stream it live, and of course, if anyone's interested, I ordered multiple units. I will be giving one Mezco 89 Batman away here on this channel to one lucky subscriber.
Assuming you get it and they don't just cancel.
Assuming I get it. Again, that is the stipulation. If I get it, they cancel and give him money back. You know, I'll go buy 2 units and then I'll go give one away. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. Highly articulated.
Oh, I place bets. I'm gonna bet they cancel his order.
In 5 days is day 1,200 on April 29th. So
smash and pass that over, man.
If you don't see it, we're gonna be live. We're gonna be live on here talking about the whole thing. All right. I think we've had a lot of fun, which is not a bad thing. It's a nice warm up. It's nice, everyone get loose and relax. And let's talk about this episode because
yeah, the reason we are gathered
the Mandalorian, Yoko. Exactly. My dad needs to be on that stream. I have something else with my dad. He's been having fun with it too. Oh my god, overtime? I can't compete with this. Can't compete with this. Paul's gonna miss it too. All right, so we leave off from the previous episode. We took like half an hour talking about spies and who's a spy, this and that. We recall Axe Woves is he took off. Paz Vizsla gave him some cover fire so that he could fly out of that little hole in the ceiling. And of course spoilers for last week too if you haven't seen it yet. An hour into our stream.
Just say
rest in peace to the homie, the heavy Mando. Heavy artillery. Was it heavy armored Mando or heavy artillery? There's an A in there.
Artillery.
Artillery. The ham Mando. The Hamdo. Rest in peace. But we would pick up this episode. Bo-Katan had just cut a hole in the wall. And she's retreating, trying to find a way out of the base. Axe Woves is flying up through the atmosphere. I love these shots. The almost, I guess it's a third person shot sometimes. Of them flying, he's flying into orbit to warn the fleet that the Imperials are deploying, and they're going to leave the capital ship behind as a decoy while everyone jumps into their gauntlets and help on the surface. This is an interesting thing that Winger Luz showed me. Someone found on the internet. So here's a scene of Bo-Katan and the Mandalorians escaping. She's looking to her left. They talk with Axe Woves for a little bit. They're talking back and forth. The next shot, it's mirrored. You see the rangefinder is on the other side now. And her new shoulder piece is on this shoulder. So it's like someone just mirrored the shot to make it seem like she's going a different way. See, all the Mandalorian rangefinders are now on the other side.
That's funny.
So they just mirrored it.
Shortcut.
They mirrored it to say like she's going left now, or someone messed up.
Save on the budget or something.
Yeah, she's running down multiple hallways, and all they had to do was just keep flipping it.
Because some Star Wars fans gonna be like, you mean she made 4 lefts? She just went in a circle, like she went all the way back to the beginning in a circle square. But no, I guess they didn't want to call everyone back to be like, we need you doing a right turn. Everyone suit up. But yeah, that was a cool catch by Winger Lose sending it to me. Interesting little goof there. I guess you could say that. Din Djarin, who was who was captured last episode, kind of smart. You can't take on 5 super troopers. Wait till there's less. And now there's 2. He sees his opportunity, and just such a cool fight. I don't know what you guys thought of it. His hands were tied. He basically took them down with just his legs.
Hallway fight scene.
They're the best.
Yeah.
Use your environments, man.
It reminds me of like the self-defense videos I see on Instagram. Like, they're like, slide down, kick out. I'm learning things.
The ones
Yoko
where
knew
they're
his
like,
next move.
if there's someone hidden in the backseat of your car, it's like you should slide your seat back real fast and knock them out.
2 fingers.
Yeah.
2 fingers in back.
That's
That's all you need. 2 fingers.
I think James Bond escaped like this in about 6 different Bond films.
It's only 6 out of 23.
My thing though is like I want to know like we don't know what Gideon's plan was with him, and now we'll never know. Like he was taking him away to interrogate him, but like why?
That's a good one.
Debrief him. He's gonna remove his briefs.
Yeah, just down to the Mando panty, and that was it. He doesn't have a robe on.
That's why they think Boba Fett's not a real Mandalorian, because he wears chonies.
Because you're not supposed to? When did this happen? I better get my tattoo removed. I'm not going commando all the time.
No, you're just wearing panties instead of chonies. Is that what Kev's saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. I can do that too. That's fine.
If you're just tuning in, that's gonna be real weird.
Yoko watching the scene, I could do that too. I learned from Facebook. Yeah, it was a really cool fight, and the whole episode was just him just trying to find weapons.
Yeah. It was an amazing scene though.
And did nobody in the other party realize that Grogu ran off in the suit to save Din? Or maybe we don't see them say, you go help. I don't know. But anyway, Grogu comes, helps Din Djarin escape.
You're right though. They had to hear him, right? The whole clanking, dong, dong, dong,
Yeah,
like running away.
Yeah, where's that annoying kid who keeps saying yes or no?
That too.
You didn't
That
notice
was
it
why
was
they
like,
let him.
no.
Yeah.
That's why they let him go. No, just stop. When somebody turns around, grow, and you're the one who stop him. Just let him go. He's gonna go save his dad. He's all right.
Well, I also think like in the last episode when they're all coming out of the hole, wasn't he like the last or one of the last to like come through on the escape party? And if they're all running frantic, right? It's like, do they even notice him slipping away, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It can happen. It can happen. Here's the back to spray. I love that. It's like, please don't. I'm fine.
It's so sweet though, right?
Yeah, it
like
is.
he's like, I'm trying to fix him.
Yeah,
He's hosing him down.
Yeah.
You idiot! I still have my helmet on.
he doesn't know. Yeah.
And then it's so much I could taste it in my mouth. Stop.
Now, if you're just tuning in, you'll have no idea what we're talking about. My favorite part of this part, you know how he's sitting in there and he's wiggling the controls and the joysticks, and I'm like, it's an operator controlling Grogu, controlling the IG. Like there's multiple levels of someone.
It's like puppetception.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, dog, I heard you like puppeteering.
I love though that Grogu is still saying no. Like he's still making the effort to speak through IG while he's helping, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That just made me laugh.
Yeah, RMD, the back to spray is the callback to the finale. That's right. When they're in the Navarro bar.
Yeah.
And he I think, was it an explosion that knocked him out? But yeah, I like this part here. He's like, look, we can't keep living like this. We're gonna end this once and for all, and we're gonna take down Moff Gideon. I love that. I love that part. That's their mission for this episode. The the conspiracy that those pirate Mandos, where did they go last episode? They did seem suspiciously absent, but apparently they're here right beside Bo-Katan.
Oh yeah, when we saw them,
making
I
the
was like,
escape.
oh, they are still here.
I guess they're all right.
Mm-hmm.
Guess it wasn't them.
Yeah.
Scratch it off my list.
So of all the whole season, I've noticed the shots where it's like the camera on top of the subject, giving this perspective, and then kind of, if I'm assuming they're using the volume and playing like a video in the background to sell the scene, but like this was the most impressive one the whole season. The shot from the interceptors zooming out of the hangar bay, it was so good. It was so good to see this one.
I loved how the interceptors were like hanging downwards, and then
Yeah.
Like
they
the
just
bats.
dropped and go.
Like bats,
like
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Like that. That was sick.
I feel like with stormtroopers, there should be at least one that didn't levitate in time and they just crashed straight down. Because remember on Navarro, two of them were on speeder bikes and they bumped into each other, like, Three Stooges trying to like, hey, whoa, get out of it. Like they're trying to both go through a doorway, like they just ran into each other. Like there's that kind of silliness I would expect from maybe Moff Gideon doesn't have those clowns on his squad. So Moff Gideon remains at the base. He sees that Grogu and Din Djarin have escaped, so he's preparing for a showdown. Din Djarin calls up to R5, who we also thought was a spy, and is also not. Let's just get it over with. There was no other spies, right? There was no other spies.
Oh, you want to jump straight to that? I get partial credit.
Because so he calls R5 and he says, "I need some schematics for the base." Is this what you want partial credit for?
No, I want partial credit for saying there was no traitor.
I mean, you can't give a list of 5 spies and then also give the.
Were you
opposite-
not here? I listened. I gave the 5 possibilities, and then
Yeah.
I said I pick number 5, which is there is no Mando traitor. And I only get partial credit though because I said I thought R5 was going to be the other spy, and I would say he
Partial.
wasn't really. See,
Yeah,
Carl knows.
Carl said 35.
Carl
So I'm
is
only
here.
giving myself partial credit because I was right about there being no Mando traitor.
So as we get to the whole spy things, this was huge for everybody, from
Mm-hmm.
our show to 100 other shows and podcasts of who's going to be the spy, what is the spy. And as I rewatched it, because I wanted to rewatch that last episode before this one and everything, like a couple times, I watched it twice. I was like, what happened? Why did we do that? Because literally the spies was the whole council of the, what did they call it? The Shadow.
The Shadow Council?
Yep.
Yeah. Those were the spies because they even said it. We got to stay hidden because we don't want to show ourselves to the rebellion, to make it known that we're still out here. And I was like, wait a second. They're all spies right there. Like that's the plural in the spies. And I was like, are you serious?
Oh, we talking about more plurals?
Crap. Yes. That was the S added on to robes. Yeah.
The beauty is that it's really open to interpretation, right? And there's like
Yeah.
there's a whole religious interpretation to that. Like I don't know that I want to necessarily talk about that because I don't know. I don't want to speak unintelligently about it, but
Uh-huh.
I've seen other videos where they're talking about all the religious references and the 12 spies. The spies is in references to another biblical story.
Oh, yes. Those ones. I've seen all of that too.
Yeah.
Right.
I
yeah.
love talking unintelligibly about it.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Oh my God.
I don't read.
Yeah.
And you know what? I came in first place.
Yes,
Aw,
you did.
there it
you
is.
beat me. You
I bet you,
beat me.
yeah, I bet you we're going to hear it 2 more times tonight.
Only 2.
Thanks a lot, Tommy,
Yeah.
and your games.
I
Those
thought I
still
was being very
fits.
fair, only claiming half credit. though.
Yes, I will. Half credits is good. Oh, I like
Thank
that there's Orabesh in the maps.
I wanted a Tron little Easter egg here. I wanted like right over his shoulder to see Pac-Man in there.
Stupid.
That would have been great.
Oh, would it have been great?
Yes.
This reminded me of Fallen Order.
Oh, he's pressing the map button.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I like
maps
how they
play.
had little different colors for Din and Grogu on Gideon's map. there.
I
Yeah.
just
Grogu's
noticed
the little green dot.
I just noticed that now.
Yeah, he like made the
is.
dots
Oh.
to scale. 'Cause obviously,
didn't
red
notice
means
that.
bad, right?
I
Red
didn't
means
see
bad.
that.
He's your enemy, so he's
Yeah.
red. And it's like, oh, you
Yeah.
know that little green dude? Like, did someone choose an avatar on a list of like, we'll give this to the little Jedi guy.
That's
That's funny.
hilarious.
All right, so he calls down to R5 for some help on the controls and of course a map of the base. Who he was hiding up on the surface the whole time. Oh, here, yeah. See, here's another one of these sick shots with the camera, right, with your subject kind of on the foreground. That's apparently you can fly out in space. Do other Mandos fly out in space with no mask?
But
Or sorry, with no
I think they're maybe in like suborbit, right? Like
yeah,
they have a little
like
bit
they're
of
not
air,
in
right?
full on space.
Nice.
yeah, he make it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, right
Yeah.
there, that was enough for me. Okay, sold.
Ernie's like,
I guess you
and
can.
That's
You
how
accept
you
it?
survive
Yeah.
in the Sarlacc pit for that long. With
The one question I have is because in the earlier episode, how they established how their jetpacks all run out, like while they're chasing the raptor trying to get Ragnar
Yeah.
back.
but he
And
can
this
make
one,
it
they
into
just seem to have unlimited jetpack fuel.
Maybe
I don't
their
care.
jetpacks are superior to the
I
other
don't know.
plants.
Now, I thought about that too, Tommy. I'm like, maybe that planet is bigger and they had to fly longer and ran out of gas, or maybe just flying straight up. I don't know, but I that thought had crossed my mind that they couldn't chase down the Raptor. Hey, Alexander Eagleson, thank you for the gifted membership earlier, and also for the super chat. Oh, I have no sound effects again. How did Grogu get a tracking device? Did he get a tracking device?
I think he means like on the map, right?
How-
Like because
yeah.
on the map they could see both Din and Grogu. How would they know Grogu was with them, right? Like because they could
I
have
don't
slapped
know.
a tracking device on Mando while they captured him.
Motion
just-
sensors.
Just sensors, maybe, and they can sense who's green and who's that guy. Oh, Cole says got a bone out for obvious reasons.
Dang. Good one, Cole. Good job.
Can you come report back afterwards?
Yeah. Can you do it here too? By the way, don't forget to go pick up your Micro Squadron gallery, like all of us did.
Oh, Micro
Or-
Galaxy Squadron.
or call it the right thing, Micro Galaxy.
What did I
Squadron.
say?
Micro Squadron Galaxy. Mine
You
was
said-
worse.
Dang it.
You said kicker start.
I called it Metal
Thanks,
Gear
Kiko.
Solid.
yeah.
You
guessed
did.
it, You got the
did.
initials right.
MGS4 is one of my favorite games. So Axwelves communicates with this. I think he's a captain. I think they showed an action figure of him.
Oh,
At some
this
point-
guy.
They showed it and then they pulled it.
Yeah.
Was it premature?
Yeah,
I just don't understand how this dude gets a figure and a Lego before Paul,
well,
and there was nothing.
we don't know that he gets a figure yet, unless they saved him for tomorrow's reveals.
But they already did, even though they pulled it. I still have the
But they
picture
pulled
of it.
Well,
Is it the exact
that
same
doesn't mean
armor
the
as-
actual toy exists.
Oh, I know.
Is it the
Maybe
same
they-
armor? Like
I like to
exactly?
think they heard everyone mad about Paul, and they're like, "Ooh, yeah, poor taste."
I would
pulled it back.
love that happened because this dude literally had no lines. He sat there with his mouth open, and I'm like, what does he keep looking at? For reals. It
He
looks
was
like
there. His plot device was to make us suspect Axwelves even more. I think.
Like this
Do you know
was
what I
his homie in with him?
No, because he was reacting weird to Axe. Right?
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't get all of that. He literally stood there and just
Yeah,
But
he's
he-
like, get the hell out! What are you
he was-
guys still doing here?
Yeah.
But that's okay. Axwelves gets up and he warns everybody, hey, I need you all down on the surface, taking over the base and providing support. And I'll take over the capital ship as a decoy. And you know what? I'm going to have to say this was a pretty heroic, badass move on Axwelves' part. Whatever may have come before, like because there's no guarantee he's going to make it out of there. So I think it's a pretty selfless act. It's like, I got to do it for everybody on the surface. This is another shot from inside the TIE interceptor flying towards the ship.
Truth be told, I thought this was Fred. And I was like, yeah, go Fred. That's how I played this in my head.
That's our boy.
Yeah.
All right. So the best part is R5 is looking over for the controls for Din, and he comes across that hallway where the special super troopers are just standing there between each of those shields, like we talked about in episode 1. At first I thought they were robots because like why are they just standing there individually in each room not doing anything? But then we saw last episode they're clones, but like I don't know. I guess they're like the guards guarding the queen. They just stand there and they can't move. But I like how
because of the shields up, and then R5 has them disabled, so they can't
but
activate it.
just seems silly. But I guess it looks cool, and I guess looks over function most of the time. But this part was awesome. This is almost like a video game, beating each like mini boss to get to the final boss at the very end. You get through each tunnel. Tommy,
And he's picking up new toys.
yeah, he's
new
leveling up his
accessories.
gear.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an RPG.
I loved in this scene where he stuck the guy with his knife, and then he's falling down in the pit. And he's trying to grab. his knife,
I
doesn't
noticed
lose
that.
it, and then it's gone, and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
I love stuff like you know,
that was a
and
good touch. Yeah.
he just keeps running out of weapons. So he grabs it from the other dude, picks up the stun staff and the shield, and then eventually, you know what this reminded me of, Yoko?
Huh.
When the Enablers went to Disney, Mike started with a plastic bag for shopping, and like every stop that he went to, he would buy either like a new backpack at Disney or a different shopping bag. He's like, I just need something that can hold everything. So every stop, he was looking for a new bag. This is what he was doing. He was just leveling up with each segment of the hallway. But yeah, I mean, visually, this is awesome. Functionally, it's like, why are they in each room? But you know what, Ernie, when I see this, I see Black Series. Give him the stun baton, give him a shield, give him the white jetpack, and we got a new Mando here. Escape Mando.
It is. They've already have it in package. You're right.
They have the mold.
They're ready to go.
They have the technology. The fun part of this episode, very like kind of like traditional Star Wars, R5 looking over the edge and he's kind of shaking. He was a little scared. And then the droids coming out, the mouse droids all surrounding him. I was really hoping for some battle bots. Carl says, what's the purpose of the shields in the Phantom Menace Molf? I don't know. Something protecting things in that building. It's, plot device. But yeah, this is a badass shot because it's just a hallway of the bodies that he's taken out.
I love this. Yeah.
But what's that one move that R2 did? He poured out some jet fuel and then he ignited it when his jet boosters flew up.
Yeah.
He did that with super battle droids.
droids.
Super battle droids, not just regular battle droids.
Yeah.
I was hoping for that.
I love the difference in the droid personalities, though, right? Like you got R2 who does this thing, Chopper that would have just murdered all those little guys somehow.
Murder butt.
And then you murder butt, and then you got R5 who's a little bit more like nervous, right? Like more tentative about what he's doing. I love that. I love that the droids have their own personalities.
Did you notice when the first Mouser droid was coming up the hallway, it was slow, and then right when he gets to the corner, he does a quick zoom and turn, almost like a aha.
Yeah. Like I knew it. Yeah.
They're so funny. And
Gotcha.
literally you can feel R5's anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love it. I don't want to be
And he's
here.
droid, right?
I don't want to be
droids.
here.
Can we go back to them, or is this the end of the droids?
This is the end of the droids.
'Cause then, did you see the one like lemming itself off the ledge?
Oh yes, when R5 flew away.
Yeah.
That's right. It's like,
I
I'll
was like,
follow you
"Aw."
to the ends of the earth.
Oh, little guy.
And of course, we've seen this. The next connecting room is the clone chamber, but now we get a clearer image of who is inside. Of who is inside each tank. Now we know they're Gideon clones. My God, why did that one have to wake up?
But you knew it was going to.
What the hell? Yeah, and it still
You
scared the crap out of me. I needed new pants. But yeah, and then didn't set off the self-destruct to have them all leak and blow out.
Yeah.
Was that what he was doing?
Like he was playing on the computers.
Self-destruct. Yeah, crazy scene. And now we know that he was just cloning himself, clones of himself with Jedi capabilities, hopefully. We find out that the pirates are have been living in these underground caves that have been able to grow grass. I don't know, plants, and they planted stuff, right? They were able to plant.
Vegetation? Well, but it's natural. It was stuff that was like, what's the word I'm looking for? Native to Mandalore.
Right.
Like I think that was the point, right? Like that their life was returning to Mandalore.
Yes, it is a metaphor.
Somehow life finds a way.
Not somehow Palpatine returned.
No.
My favorite part of this scene was I messaged right away to Paul. I'm like, oh my god, Sasha Banks has lines, because she actually said something in this scene. That was the first thing I noticed.
She's getting a bigger check.
She's getting paid this episode. But the best part of this was when the armor, who is now confirmed not a spy, comes over the comms. This part right here, I had to get it with the subtitles so that Ernie can read it in a armorer voice. But she go for it, Ernie.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Lady Kreese, your reinforcements have arrived.
Nice.
Thanks.
No, we gotta bump it up an octave though.
I can't do that. That's higher than? Lady Kreese, your reinforcements have arrived. Like that?
Better.
Yeah.
Great. That part was
Let me put a bucket on.
Not
Come
quite a full octave, but
Lady Chris, your reinforcements have arrived. There you go.
There we
There's
go.
the real one.
So it was so gangster, but not if I had done the voice, but obviously when you watch it in the episode and then the ships just come through and you're like, hell yeah. They're all back. They're all gonna fight.
I didn't know, but she topped the gangster just in this next thing right here with she's Thoring it down the thing, dude. Where
Thoring it?
yeah, because everybody's like, oh, with their blasters and doing it, and she's got her hammer and her tongs. Like, come on, what do you want?
She looks cool.
I know, it was awesome. She was hitting them out of the air still with the hammer.
Yeah.
Maker and Geek says they're all farming but still not aware of the Imperial activity.
What was that noise? Did you guys hear that?
That one's still a little weird.
Yeah, we could talk about some of the
But I
questionables.
guess we have to accept it. Yeah.
At the end. But yeah, when she was on the dropship, everyone was getting ready to go and she's just waiting at the end. I'm like, oh my gosh, armors. Yeah. Like she was running that mission. It was so good. She flies down. They give each other this look, and then Bo-Katan just pulls out the Darksaber, ignites it, leads the charge. So freaking cool. Like,
yeah,
the best part of this episode for sure. And then you see them, the dozens of the super troopers fly up to meet them. This shot right here is so good. And then there's one part she's just like going full speed, chopping people in the air, and the armor is just doing spins and then hitting people with the hammer. It seemed almost like a Clone Wars fight, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, this whole thing actually reminded me of like some of the best space battles in Star Wars, right? Like End of Return. I feel like this whole action sequence starting from here kind of felt like the whole end action of Return of the Jedi, right? Like intercutting between space battle to Luke in the Emperor's room to down on Endor. Like there was intercuts happening like just from one action piece to another one, tying it all together, but like it was just a nonstop onslaught of action.
Yeah. I just rewatched the finale of Kenobi last night, and it's the same thing. The Reva fight and the Obi-Wan and Vader fight, just cutting back and forth. And it's a lot of them are like that. It's pretty cool to see. And I was like, yeah, are they just writing it so there's multiple fights together at the same time? Because episode 3 was like between Anakin and Obi-Wan and Yoda and Palpatine, right? It would just cut back and forth from Mustafar to the Senate building.
Same thing in episode 1, right? Like you had the Duel of the Fates lightsaber battle, you had the space battle going after the droid control ship.
Cool storytelling, and instead of just sitting there watching one fight. But yeah, the slash is cool. And Moff Gideon reveals like he seems a little bit hurt that Din and the crew killed his clone babies before. Well, here's the quote right here. Let me see. You smothered them before they could draw their first breath. Like, and then he puts on the helmet and they throw down. And of course, do these guys always come out of like cracks in the wall where there's smoke? In
I don't
like
care.
there's always
I hope they
threes.
do. I hope they do.
They're like ghosts, right?
It was so sick. The slow motion.
Yeah.
It was just,
And
dude.
they
Like
have
it
a
gets.
walk.
Yes, it just gets you so hyped. Like you're
Yeah.
about to see something go down.
Yeah. Well,
It's
you
like
just saw them.
Scorsese gangster films, right? The gangsters coming out of the
Yes.
smoky alleyway with baseball bats and chains.
I
Exactly.
know. They're like wrestlers coming out of the crowd or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and
same,
we just
everything.
saw the three of them just completely take out the heavy Mando. So like it's gonna go down. But of course, as Din Djarin's getting pinned down by the three of them, there's one part where Gideon just in the background, he's just going like this. While Din's getting his ass beat, he just has a fist in the air like this. Yes, I'm winning the trivia so far. Right?
Number
But-
2.
Yeah. Grogu comes and distracts them and draws the Presbyterian guards to another room. This is Casca, right? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, with the knee
Yes.
rockets.
When she drops off the edge and then flips around with the knee rockets, this
Yeah.
is such a cool move. Much better than when Boba Fett
Oh,
did it.
God.
And I got the perfect screenshot.
And I'm like, she stole this move from the man who she said, you don't matter. Obviously, she's been watching him.
Studying tape.
Uh-huh.
What is this supposed to be? Oh yeah, when she impaled one of them with the dark saber. So sick. But then she sees Din needs help with Moff Gideon in his super suit, and she goes down to help him. He's got this purge trooper style shock staff, and it's just another really cool fight.
Mm-hmm.
And again, cutting back and forth between the two fights. There's 3 fights technically going on.
Yeah.
Grogu and Din team up using force powers.
I love that Grogu is laughing while he's running around.
Was
up
he
there.
laughing? Oh yeah, he was
was
giggling
laughing.
when he was flipping on the light.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
He's like, "Wee, this is fun." Children don't know that what like real danger is.
Mhm.
It's Ralph Wiggum. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, but it was a
It was-
crazy fight.
It was a whole
Wait,
child scene
that
of him
it?
laughing, too, because it's like, you can't get me. You can't get me.
What
I
else
just-
do we need? Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I loved how he was helping. It's like the first time we see Grogu really involved, right? Instead of just like being hidden or protected or like told to stay back, right? Like he's actually involved in the fight and he's helping. But it's all. Did you notice it's all defensive though, right? Like whatever.
Yeah, he wasn't attacking.
Everything he does is defensive to help protect Din, which I think is an important distinction just to show his Jedi training too,
Right.
right?
And it's not just instinctive to just use the force to crush everybody,
Right.
which he totally could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a growing scene because when he was in trouble, like we said before, just with what's her name, he wanted to choke her for them just arm wrestling. Like that was his instinct.
Mhm.
And the way that he was avoiding everything here and helping. And then, we get Mando saying all the time of, I didn't teach him that. I didn't do that. Like he really did learn stuff from Luke. And like Yogo saying, the Jedi ways of where we have to do differently. And you can really see that through him, which was cool. And I thought we were going to get, with all this going through and everything, I thought we were going to get him truly speaking. But it was still cool that he saved everybody.
Mhm.
We have B. Gardner Palmer. It says earn dog on a Monday.
Every Monday, right here, Boba Squadron guy. Check the post.
Yeah.
Check the post.
Read the description. Thank you
Right
for
there,
being here.
But thank you, yes.
All right. Through the comms, we hear Axewolf saying, "Yo, everybody clear out. I'm going to send the ship down into the base and destroy it." So technically, I was watching this. I'll say this afterwards. So he's going to send the ship down. And it builds more suspense into the fight. What do you guys think of this breaking of the dark saber? Just like him crushing it with the suit.
I like it and hate it both at the same time. I like it because from a story perspective, like it makes total sense that this is just a prop. It's just a symbol. It's like we don't need this to unite our people, right? It's almost kind of like a crutch, because the Mandalorian factions have been fighting each other for it for such a long time. Like it's actually a divisive item. But I hate it because it's such a freaking cool.
Hell
it's
yeah.
such a freaking cool weapon and thing. So I'm sad to see it go, but
yeah, I didn't see that coming, but I'm okay with it for the reasons Tommy just mentioned. You know, them being without it is better.
I know.
I'm totally
and it's still
for it.
cool. It's still a cool thing. We've seen it. Like it doesn't take away from its coolness. We've seen it be cool.
No, it's a whole part of the story now, right? I mean, it continues still to be the Darksaber and what it meant and like that, and now there's difference in it, like we said, the growth and everything. And I mean, we saw the Anakin, Luke, Rey saber get rebuilt as well too. So
true.
Who knows like what's going to happen here? But I hope not as well. I mean, because it's a symbol to show that you don't need to follow the object. It's more of she can lead on her own. But I mean, in the ways of the Fallen Fett, though, I'm just thinking now I can get so many sabers on sale. I hope I can finally get that.
I don't get that. Like, what? Why does it breaking make it less desirable?
It's still
people still wanted the Razor Crest after it blew up, right?
No, we had to pay too much money for that.
I got one.
You guys ordered it, and it's still Kevin was just feeling FOMO. See, now I can finally get a Hasbro one, and get it at a cheaper price. So that'd be great.
Well, that's it. If there's a bunch of weird Luddite Star Wars fans who, because it's destroyed, no longer want it, it drives down the price for us, then by all means.
No, it can go either way. Yoko's right. Either now it's more desired or it's going to be less desired. It's always right in the middle.
I mean, we've watched the story of the Darksaber from animation, which was already a cool looking sword. Like having like a prop or a replica of that, I think it's still cool. I was really shocked that they would just break it like this. But yeah, who knows? It could be rebuilt. We'll see. But they kind of have been trying to move away from it. Like Din Djarin's like, my people don't recognize that as a symbol of anything. That means nothing to me. And then he straight up says last episode, like, I follow you for your character, your person as a leader, not because of whatever sword you're
That's why I don't think the theories of someone's going to rebuild it. That doesn't make sense to me, because I think it takes away from the point they're trying to make here.
True.
I think it's pretty
we have a force sensitive Mandalorian who's going to be building his own saber eventually, which should be cool if it ever happens.
Ooh, the next thing, right? Like I said, I see it as a great story. It served its purpose, and it was a lot for Bo. She even got it back, but can still lead without it now. And that was the whole point of that whole speech, right? That he did give. Like, I don't care about it, like Kevin was saying. So that's a great piece. But another thing that a lot of people are kind of forgetting, and this only comes back because I tried 19 times to get the stupid black crystal from Batu, was that Snoke has it in a ring in those ones.
Sorry, say again?
Snoke has it in what?
Snoke has the black kyber crystal in a ring?
Yeah, he wears a ring of the black kyber crystal. So as Batu opened up, that's what they were pushing a lot, because they were trying to do the storyline of, that comes from he has it in a ring. And
wait,
I had to go back.
Was that mentioned in the movie?
It is. It's in the movie. Yeah, he has.
No, but
it.
is it mentioned, or you just see him wearing a black ring?
I've seen it. And so Disney was the one telling me. No, in the movie.
Do they directly address it? It's not in the movie?
It is in the movie. Is what I'm saying.
But they don't talk about it. Yeah.
But Kev's question is, do they directly
say, yo, this is a black kyber crystal, or you just see a black ring on his hand?
No, I don't know, because like I said, it was just being told. It was being told to me about was look at the movie. So they were scripted to say that, because everybody's supposed to be in character. So
they tell you to look at the movie?
Because the time that Batu opened up and everything was supposed to be between a certain period. But they're saying the story. You get what I'm saying.
Have you seen that documentary of?
Yeah.
So Disney said, "Hey, look, Snoke has a cool black ring on. Let's say it's a kyber crystal ring, and we could sell them at Batu."
That's basically it. That is basically
it.
How can we sell this movie?
The only one that we know of, though, was this one. So that's where people were like, when that got out. So So he has a dark kyber crystal. Is that the one from the Darksaber? So that I don't know.
Mhm. Captain Crispy, the Lady of the Lake. That's all I remember from that quote. Something Excalibur. Yeah, but and also Moff Gideon kind of defeats Bo-Katan again. Granted,
I thought he
this
broke
time,
her hand.
yeah. Well, and he takes her helmet off. That's like double disrespect for some Mandos, isn't it? Like, but he does have an Iron Man suit now, so things have changed. But as the ship flies in, hold on, I have the thing from Tommy.
Oh yes.
The ship flies in, and it blows up, and we see here Moff Gideon about to be engulfed by the flames of the ship. And of course, this is Giancarlo Esposito, who plays Gus Fring on Breaking Bad. So Tommy sent me this. There's is this Hector?
Hector.
Hector
Hector. Ding,
Salamanca.
ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
When he
I was
sees
talking.
Gus, not Gus, Gideon, he's like, yes. Well, yeah, it was kind of like Grogu with the yes no button. But yeah, this thing is awesome.
With his bell. It is
Yeah.
kind of funny how he played almost like the same character.
I like Gus a lot better, I think.
Oh
But
yeah.
both great villains.
Yeah.
All right, back to the scene. All right, so the flames kind of swallow everybody up in the scene, and he melts away. Moff Gideon's dead, right? He's dead. He's dead.
Shall we debate? Wait,
Should
is
we
that
see-
what we're gonna say
theorize?
about this? In Grogu
Yeah.
saving the day again?
No, I'm not done.
Okay.
Well, okay, we'll talk about Gideon's death at the end as another episode thing. But I like the Mandalorian stick together thing. Bo-Katan would have been dead if Din Djarin didn't step in, and then of course Grogu knocking Gideon to his ass for a split second, and then they deflect some shots away from him is super cool. But the explosion comes, and Grogu saves them once again with the Force, making a shield around them like in the bar on Navarro. But of course, this kind of reflects on Rebels, right? Yoko, did this bring back
That's
bad
what I
memories
got.
for you?
Yeah, I got those Kanan vibes from this for
Kanan,
sure.
if you were just a little bit
Kanan
stronger,
feels.
you'd
Yeah.
be alive.
Oh.
Wow, too soon.
Yeah.
It's been years.
Yeah.
He wasn't in the middle of it either, though. Like he had, anyway. Watch Rebels, guys.
Watch Rebels. Do we need t-shirts that just say "Watch Rebels"?
Yes.
It's so, I don't know what Bo-Katan thinks she was gonna do with that forearm shield in this blast.
I know.
But Grogu,
Like they must have thought they were dead here, right? Like,
absolutely.
yeah.
They were gonna go down as a family.
Yeah. Cute little family.
Or did they know Grogu could do it, and that's why they all pooled around him? Who knows?
No way. No.
I don't think they
going
were
down.
expecting it. Yeah. I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
they were processing that much, they're just reacting.
I don't think Grogu knew he could do it.
He at that scale?
Right. I think he was just trying his best to protect, and we get him using it.
It
I
was
mean,
like
you got to think he's still
an instinctive reaction.
correct. He's still a child, right? And we've seen so much of him using the Force in big ways. He falls to the ground. He gets tired. It really wears him. We've seen a lot of his training through Luke, right? That that we're talking about of him actually doing the correct things. And when he did this, it was very cool. I think, like I said, I don't
Yeah.
think he expected it to be like that. It was
You know what else I think it is, though? I think it is his attachment, right? Like,
to Din
yeah, and Bo-Katan now.
right?
And
Sitting
that
on her
powers
lap and
him,
flying.
too, I
Yes.
think, to be able to do
Yes.
something like this. Yeah.
Yes. So, like as we
Well,
say, he's protecting the family or
Yeah.
mom and dad or
So it's
whatever
like,
you want
it's
to
an
say.
example of the attachment being a good thing,
Yes.
with,
Yes.
what the Jedi preach against.
Well, and the cool bit was just after this too. I don't know if you screened it, like after the flames.
Oh,
But
that's the Elmo, the Elmo
Yes.
meme.
That's a good shirt right there with the
Wait,
Watch
can we read
Rebels.
But once it
Oh, that was
once it was
double
done,
muted.
like you notice this time, like Grogu, while he was a bit tired and like kind of sat down, he didn't pass out like when he took
Yeah.
over the Rancor, right?
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
like he's stronger in the Force now. So
Yes.
yeah, sure, it drains him a little, but it doesn't wipe him out, put him to sleep anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Exactly, that was being stronger. He didn't know that he could do it. He didn't pass out. The bubble saved them all. You know,
Yeah.
it was
bubble.
huge.
The
Whatever it
bubble.
was, the Force bubble. I don't know what you call that
Force
move.
bubble.
A bubble boy.
There you go. Little
Oh
Din
my
bubble
gosh.
boy. Sorry.
Los Pollos Hermanos franchise coming to Mandalore.
Sweet. I want a t-shirt.
Yes, and look at the scene. Where's the body? Where is Moff Gideon's body?
Down there somewhere.
On the floor. Yeah, way down there.
You
The
mean
puddle?
where's that clone body of Moff Gideon versus where's the real Moff Gideon?
You can hear him,
Should
like
we
you
go-
heard the Azelian cuss. If you turn up your volume really loud, you can hear him. I'm still alive, but I'm badly burned. Can you hear
Should we
me?
go one at a time with our theories here?
Go for it, Yoko.
You want me to start?
Sure.
I'm gonna say I think he's dead. I think the story of Moff Gideon and his clones is done, and I say that because just storyline wise and where they're going, I just don't think they serve a purpose in the story anymore. It's moving on to Thrawn and other things.
Yes.
So for that reason only, I think they're done.
I agree too. The other theory is just ones I'm repeating that I've read.
Yeah.
Ernie, what about you?
I want to agree to Tommy and Yoko. I want to see it done just because I feel like this is just going to be brought up now as far as to help the Emperor and what they were trying to do for the Emperor. Because we still don't have the answer. If you were doing something, we did see Snoke clones in there or whatever it may be. So he perfected it, and I think that's what he was hiding from them, that it could be done. So I don't think we need to see him alive again. I am with everybody that was a clone. He didn't have the mustache. He did look different. He did look like the clones that were there. And I think maybe Gideon may be killed on that ship. Maybe his own clones killed him. Maybe we're going to get a story of something of he was gone or he's hurt. That was a clone that was trying to run everything, and all the clones are gone now, but they're going to use his info to help the Emperor.
Did he have no mustache? I didn't even catch that.
Yeah. Oh, you
No.
haven't heard Mustache Gate at all?
No.
Yeah, so many
think
people
he
let
was-
me
people
know.
think he's a clone because he didn't have a mustache.
Yeah,
But in
and
seasons
then
1 and 2, he had a mustache.
so some people were using it as because I had just put on there on the poster. I was like, oh, why is he holding the dark saber? And so many people came at me with, he has a mustache. Don't you see that? It's the same picture. I'm like, okay, I was just asking.
Oh,
a question
right,
about the dark
right.
saber. So
I
now
thought it
people
was-
use
I thought it was in
as-
comparison
Clones-
to Shadow
Clones
Council.
don't like have hive mind though, you know? Like they don't have all the memories and the brain stuff. The mind
Do we
grapes
know
are not.
that?
Have you all the you
Are
I'm
there
sorry,
knights in
is
Star
Boba
Wars?
Fett the same as Cody? Yeah, like
Yes.
oh yeah.
No,
right,
Boba
that
Fett's his
example.
own. He was raised without that. No, I'm saying
I know,
because
but I'm
if you
my
think
point-
of the Emperor, that was supposed to be a clone, and he came back with all of those memories. Remember, he said he knew everything.
Well, the Emperor is different because he supposedly his soul
It
or
was-
his essence like shot it out of his body,
Correct.
and then that came back, and so
His-
that
yeah.
that living memory of his is floating
what it
around
is.
in the Force, as
Uh,
opposed to being able to clone it.
But like all the clones, right, are different. The clone army that we see and love.
well, they didn't
Captain
turn
Rex
on
and
that
friends.
switch.
But I think I don't know. They faked us out already twice with Gideon.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Like I don't think they're gonna do it again. I think this might be the best place for them to show sometimes when someone's dead, they really dead.
Well,
But
like
where's
to
the
your
I'm
point,
hoping. Yeah.
to your point, Yoko, it's like his story is done. Bringing
Yeah.
him back and inventing more stories for him just seems like. To your point, they have other stuff to move on to, right? It's like his little arc is done. and now they're moving on to the other members of the Shadow Council. What are they up to, right? Obviously, Thrawn and with the Ahsoka show and everything else in the galaxy, like Gideon almost seems like small potatoes in comparison, right?
He is.
He's doing like his own little thing, right? So
Yeah.
bringing him back to me would be a step back in any of their overall storytelling that they're doing.
All facial hair in Star Wars is permanent. No, we saw Andor shave with a knife, right? And then
Oh,
Paul was
yeah.
like, "That's not what happens when you shave like that. Doesn't look like that in space." But hey, let the theories run wild.
If we
my
didn't
thing-
have the sequel trilogy already, like, you know, I feel like I would have my 5 reasons, you know, my 5 theories again about where this could go. But it's like, we know where the story has to go with the, with the cloning and, you know, and with Hux and Project Necromancer. And but there are things we already know. So it doesn't make sense for this to return.
My thing is
I think.
that if Moff Gideon defeated Bo-Katan, does that mean Axe Woves killed Moff Gideon and therefore is now the de facto leader? Based on how they transferred the power of the Darksaber, according to Din, it's like, well, my captor was defeated by Bo-Katan, so now she's, you know, the owner of the Darksaber.
Or is it
Axe
Grogu?
Woves defeated Moff Gideon, so he should be the leader now, right?
Did
Discussed.
he? But
Yeah, he
Grogu
dropped a
pushed him
ship
off
on
the
him.
side. Well, did Grogu?
He didn't push him.
Grogu
He
not? Grogu didn't like push him off with the blast.
Force push him into it.
no, he's busy.
No.
making
I know
Force
that.
bubble.
I know that Axe crashed it down first, and this is not me trying to discredit Axe. I'm just trying to remember what happened there at the end. With,
If I were to
Yeah.
if I were to drop a rock off a tower and it hit Bo and killed her, would that make me the leader of Mandalore?
right.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Axe Woves is now the leader.
When they run down there, who had the red rock? Tommy's like, yes, it's mine.
Thank you, Aiden Skate. Thank you.
He also
I have-
won the trivia Aiden Skate. You should have seen it. It was crazy.
Yeah, so that lends more credibility to what I'm saying. For sure. For sure. All right. So now that the big fight is over, you know, you got to wrap up the story, wrap up the season. They're back on Mandalore in the waters, the holy waters. What is it called?
Lake
The living
Minnetonka?
waters.
The living waters, not the
Oh.
holy waters.
It was
And-
one of the trivia questions you got correct, Kevin.
Dude, it's just natural. I don't try to think about it. It just comes to me. Like it's instinct. So I guess they had to redo this guy's swearing in because last time he almost got eaten by a giant crocodile, or are they just doing it for every child? Because
And then he
also
got taken by a bird.
Yeah, they're like, okay, all right, Timmy, we're gonna redo your ceremony next Tuesday, and then he got recaptured again. Well, his name's Ragnar.
Well, I thought here the mythosaur was going to eat him.
Yeah,
He's done finally. Somebody got him, right? It was just following it because exactly what you said: alligator, bird, mythosaur, and they
then-
wouldn't even thought
Considered, like,
twice.
Would that be an honorable death? Though?
That's what I'm
It's like, I'm
saying.
a Mandalorian, get eaten by a mythosaur, you go down as legend, right? Like,
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is like it would have just been the whole. They're like,
The badge of honor.
like not even poor kid. No,
What if there's like, it gets taken by the mythosaur, and Bo-Katan's like, ugh, I probably should have said something. But you know what, Armor? I guess I did see it in a dream. Yeah, it wasn't real. You're right.
I just
My
said
bad.
something.
My bad. All right, I need to know what you all think about this scene, and of course, people in the chat as well. Or if you're watching the replay, feel free to comment on the video. Din Djarin brings Grogu forward. He's like, I would like to add him to the song, and of course, as we've been saying, he's Grogu's too young. He can't speak. He can't say the words, so he can't be part of what we're doing here. And then Din Djarin says, well, what if I make him adopt him instead of as his parent? I can make him a Mandalorian apprentice, I believe. So he adopts him on the spot. How sweet is that? But then she's like, oh, now you will be known forever as Din Grogu. I don't know. what? I don't know. What do you
It's
think
fine.
about it?
He
It's
be jarring. Dude, that's it. I mean, after this, now I'm just like, I sat there and I was great show. You guys go check out Midnight 30.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was there and I was like, wait a second then. If Din is not his first name like we all thought, and it's like some weird title. So then he's literally Jaren? Like that's him? Grogu and Jaren? Like, where did that come from?
I'm not losing sleep over it. It seems
No.
inconsistent with the rest of their naming conventions, but
Well, I had a
whatever.
few thoughts. My one
It's
thought
cute.
is maybe as an adoptive parent, maybe the rules are okay if it's not like a birth child. Like a birth child has the normal name convention, but an adopted child maybe takes the first name. So that's one thought I had, right? Like,
Okay.
It's
right.
a
So
thought.
it's like that's one thought. The other thought is that I saw somebody else speculate. Well, Din Djarin was his name like before he was a foundling. They found him. That's his name, Din Djarin. Maybe
Oh.
Din Djarin comes from a planet or a culture where the family name you say first versus and your given name you say last, like Asian cultures, right?
So he's
Like,
Asian.
so maybe, right? Like, so it could be any one of those things, or the writers could have just said Din Grogu sounds cooler than Grogu Jaren, so let's go with Din Grogu, and I'm totally cool with that too.
At least
I
it
guess it
wasn't
could- I
Grogu
guess it could
Skywalker.
be.
So
I guess it could be specific to Din Djarin's original people.
I like that, Tommy.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the great thing is we've had all of this old Mandalore stuff from books and comics that people take so into gospel type thing. And the show has given us so much more and the learnings and everything. I mean, take for example, right when she said it, he cannot talk. He is too young. And then Din's like, but if I adopt him, and she's like, you're right. Like,
Loopholes,
but-
Yoko. Loopholes.
Yeah, loopholes.
Loophole.
And so I love it. I'm not saying I don't love it. I love it too. It was very cool. It's just what I know as far as old Mandalore stuff was you were house or clan, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were from Clan Kreese. You were from Clan, and we don't hear that a lot. She said it like twice, and I'm from. It would have been cool if he ever said, I'm from House Fett, something of that type, because that's how everything was. Well, when he said, this is my dad, and like that, I thought, are we gonna get him saying, Clan Fett or House Fett? But then it went into who trained Jango. So there's a lot of rewriting that they're doing as far as what represents the house and the Mandalorians. And I think this is the perfect time as well too, is you can see them all together, right? And even all of the Night Owls and everybody, like they have their helmets on. They didn't take them off or anything for the ceremony. And I find that so much more respective. If you saw that in the background, everybody has their bucket on, which is so cool because they didn't, you know what I'm saying? They weren't standing there with it off. Like, I think everybody is learning now. So that's pretty cool. And it's going to be basically whatever the hell Filoni wants to tell us, and we're going to take it. Like, yeah, you're right. Didn't everybody?
Paz Ragnar. Is Paz Vizsla's name kid's name Paz Ragnar? I think it's Ragnar Vizsla from the subtitles.
Because we know of how our clan Vizsla.
Right.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's so cool.
But loopholes, that's why, Din Djarin is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
EB loopholing. And then, of course, at the end of the scene, Grogu, I don't know what they're trying to convey here. Grogu reaching through the waters and communicating with the mythosaur.
Like he sensed something was down there.
And then he's like, hey, I'm part of the family. And the mythosaur is like, yo, gang, welcome. Like, what was going on?
Dude, if there was anything that I did not like about this is that we didn't get to see the mythosaur. God, I wanted to see it so bad. I did. And that whole shot that's exactly what that was. I agree fully with you guys. He did something. I don't know, woke him up. They were communicating because we know that he does have a connection with all creatures, right? I mean, from the Rancor to like all these different beasts that he can touch and do stuff with. And dude, I thought we were going to see it. I mean, slowly, like he didn't need to come up menacingly.
Yeah, I thought he would just invite him out of the water.
Yes, oh my God, that would have been so good. But again, so much cool Mandalore stuff.
Yep.
Like, I hope this isn't done. I hope we do get to see something to do with the mythosaur.
Grogu's
I
gonna
do
have a little
too.
menagerie of animals, right? He can get the Rancor and the Mythosaur. He's got little.
He calls them out
he's
like,
got a little.
Pokemon.
That's
But
right.
wouldn't it be kind of cool if like this is all we get of the Mythosaur? Just like a little wink to know that it's real, but it's still
No.
like a myth, a mystery. There's
Oh,
still some mystery left.
I totally get you. I do, but just being a lover for it,
I bet we get it at some point, but I think like the
Maybe in,
having
like,
a little
20
mystery
years.
still is kind of cool too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of Force
Yes.
users can communicate with animals, and you know,
Like Ezra.
yes,
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 right.
the Pergil, baby saber-tooth tigers, Ahsoka, yeah,
Oh,
in
yeah.
Yeah,
not Visions, you know what I'm
Tails.
talking about, Tales,
tails.
Tales of the Visions. There you go. Gail Benning on Twitch, thanks for tuning in. Just came in, but on that point of connection, I heard the theory that Din Grogu was born 41 before the Battle of Yavin, as was Anakin. Oh, balance. Was he made out of
What is he named?
midichlorians out of nowhere? I like that. Yo, the armor didn't hold back. He's like, his parents are not here. They are far away, or even dead.
Yeah,
No, the kid's like,
he's right there. Yeah, sitting right there.
yo, but man, they refired up that forge and all the Mandalorians standing there,
so
and
sick.
Yoko's #1 nemesis leading the chant.
Look, do you want me
This
to
was a
say
great
it?
moment. I don't need you to say anything.
Honorable Mandalorian. I still want to punch him in the face.
Okay, can be both. This one has a major Boba Fett colors and Echo right there.
Yeah,
Black Series gonna make that one for sure.
I want them all. I don't even care. That was dude. The whole clanking of the thing is like how they celebrate now. That's dope. I need gauntlets, and
I need gauntlets.
I do. Can you start 3D printing me some, Kev?
They're
And
not gonna be metal. It's just gonna be the sound of plastic hitting plastic. It'd be so lame.
No, I'll hit the sound effect.
Let's get like 2 takeout forks and hit them together.
I'll have the kids do that behind me every time I throw a nod, and then you'll hear do the sound effect.
Just click, click, click.
Yeah, but it was so cool. And that lighting the fire was huge, but it did scare me because I've had to light a pilot before, and I was like, oh, it's just gonna get burned. The gas is on too long. Yeah,
I was
it
hoping
was
they'd
really
have
cool though.
like a
It
barbecue
was-
or something.
Yeah, it was visually
They got another chicken dinosaur.
very awesome.
There's still 2 remaining, 2 baby raptors remaining.
It was very awesome.
Let's see what's next. All right, so we cut to the.
I'm
No.
sorry, real quick, that you did have this shot. So you're telling me homeboy with the beard back there, he tucks that under the helmet? That's
This
a
one?
pretty thick beard right there, right? If you're looking at, look at the helmet in front. That's right at chin,
It's
right?
just it's like
Maybe
Does
he's
he
got
like-
like a
Is
really
it
long
sealed?
bucket.
maybe he
Oh,
has
the
a
longer
beard
front?
hole, like
Yeah,
a
maybe he's got a
3/4
big long
hat,
bucket.
like a 3/4 hat that has a hole for a
Extended
ponytail.
bucket would be cool
He has
Or
it
like
in,
a-
He's got a beard
in
hole.
the front.
Yeah.
It just still comes out.
with a
Yeah.
balaclava that you can wear. Either
was
way,
3/4 helmet.
3/4.
I like it.
All right, so we cut to the N1 flying to the Adelphi station, and let's take a look around at the bar real quick. Some pilots, more shuffleboard. I think these were the other directors. There was Dave Filoni there again.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some of the other directors from this season, and of course, our friend who is live streaming right now with God damn 291 viewers in Paul's channel.
yeah.
Thank you
Can you
everyone for
believe
being
it?
here, though.
We have
Also,
three.
and if you're
Shout
double
out to the
dipping, you're
three.
on both streams. Even better. Make sure you go leave a thumbs up on Paul's video too.
Yeah, Paul can't even be bothered to do that.
Yeah.
Let's not confuse him. So we see Dave Filoni there with the hat.
Yeah, those were the extra directors there. When I had to bring Paul his
Extra
coffee.
directors?
Yeah. I when I brought
The
Paul his
extra
coffee,
directors.
Paul
That
told
was the
me
first
don't
time
make
I noticed the probe droid hanging there.
Yeah, I
Don't
think this is the
make
first
eye
time you see it.
contact. It's very cool.
Oh.
It's nice, right? That's a cool
Yeah,
didn't
like
catch
there's
that
even a
either.
better one at the end.
war trophies here.
A better
And
one at the end?
Yeah.
I don't know if I got that.
Better what?
Oh.
Oh.
The so Mando, he's like, hey, I'm a bounty hunter by trade, but I got a kid now. I gotta be in control, and be more selective of my missions. And you guys are having trouble out here protecting the Outer Rim. Why don't you, just feed me some jobs, Carson Teva, and we'll work together. So Paul's going to be like, Carson Teva's going to be like Mando's. The way I saw it the other night was that Paul is going to be the chief and Mando is going to be Inspector Gadget. And then every week he's going to bring him his assignment. And then self-destructing note's going to blow up in Paul's face in a garbage can somehow every time.
So is Gideon Dr. Claw?
Maybe it's Thrawn.
No,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thrawn.
Is Grogu
Alright.
Penny there? Or...
Oh,
Yes,
Thrawn
the
could totally
brains.
be it because
brains.
yeah.
Yeah.
Grogu is brain. But man, I mean, like we didn't get to see that much Paul in this episode other than this, but for what it means, it's like, yo, if and when there's more Mando, like he's gonna be right there with.
They have to make a
Mando.
toy of him then.
Right?
Dude, not only that, but just a whole separate show. I am so down for the buddy cop of Carson and Din, Mando, whatever, Jaren. I'm so in for Jaren and Carson for a show,
They
dude.
still call him Mando though. Did you notice
Like,
that?
yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna get to that with
Like Starsky and
Greef
Hutch.
Karga at the end.
Like
But I think
everything.
Carson called him Mando too.
Yes. It's weird, but yes, I think someone mentioned it. It's like when the Mandalorians were there and Greef Karga brought that bottle of Ciroc or whatever it was, he's like, Mando.
Yeah.
It's like, these are all Mandalorians. You know his name.
You can't say
And you're
that.
still doing that. It's like if Tommy showed up to the party and my name's Kevin, but you just look at me and you're like, hey, Asian. It's like, no, you know my name now. Just why are you still calling him Mando? Why are you still doing that, Greef Karga? It's like, hey,
I was
Chinese.
I was afraid that's where you were going with that. Then that's
No.
where you went with that.
No need to be afraid, Yoko.
Gosh. No, that's really cool though. It is cool to have the setup here for Paul to have a bigger role in the future.
Nico, what the? Look, homie, I
I can't read that one.
not say that. I would say it in Spanish, and it's different.
That's
So-
even worse.
Ernie didn't even say anything, and somehow he.
I would
became the target
highly
here.
advise
I
against it.
didn't
You know what?
say
No, Ernie,
anything.
go for it. And then say,
No,
like that's my robot voice.
that's my robot voice. That was robot fat. You can't do that, man. Putting me down as racist fat.
Yo,
Come on.
I mean, if Filoni's getting a movie down the line, and like this is where the direction is heading, like that's huge. We got to get Paul back before he leaves the podcast.
No, it's too late. We've seen his last appearance.
it was
it.
it was the last show, and that was it.
You have to take this little outline and stick it in the corner.
Carson Teva on the way back home to his planet.
Yeah. I've already ordered the cardboard cutout so you can just pop in and out at times. So it's just...
I like that he had
Right, Paul?
the tumbler,
Yeah.
the whiskey tumbler too.
Yeah, I hope when they make his figure, it comes with beverage accessory. That would just be
Hell
really
yeah.
appropriate.
Spotchka in a tumbler.
Yeah.
Kevin, the technology's there. You can totally deep fake Paul on all streams moving forward.
We'll just have a Paul AI with. I mean, when Paul wasn't here that time, Yoko and I pretty much like guessed what
Oh,
he
yeah.
would say anyway. But with the power of
Yeah.
a million computers working overtime, we can definitely have a new Paul. And all it comes, it's just two buttons. It's just shut up, Tommy, and I have to go pee.
It was very cool though. I mean, the whole conversation between them. I love when Mando even says to him, "You've already thought about
Yeah,
it. You
I'll
already
think
know the
about it."
answer." Yeah, that was so cool. You've already thought about it, and I'm so down for whatever show this is going to be.
Yeah,
Like it's there, and you know what? Congratulations to Paul because that's like huge. Like something's going to go down. That's
Yeah, man.
awesome. It
Whether
has
it's
to.
more
Hey, just
seasons, another movie. Like,
Real quick before we go on, you did have a shot of it. Can you go back to the shot of the payment that he wanted?
Yeah.
Because he asked for
I
this and he only
hadn't
wanted
thought
one
about
payment.
Yeah.
So it is, the IG-11 head right there, but even more so next to that, man, that looks like the undead trooper helmet. They're basically like zombie troopers. That there was this whole
Looks
there
like
was this
Wolverine again.
dude, and so they have like the cracked piece, and there's some sketches out there where you can see the face, you can see the skeletal, and there was a virus that hit. Dude, if we had these undead troopers as a story, or even give me something on it, because it was such an amazing, cool storyline that just even getting this was exciting. Just like me even bringing that up, because so many people were talking about this, and like, did anybody catch that? It's a very cool nod. I would love to see if we actually saw it, and that'd be awesome. But that's what that
cool
is.
Look. It's a cool look. Yoko, can you ban Ryan Dole for a second, please?
When they did this shot, I could have swore I heard Paul say, "What do you want with an old sassy droid?" Like a sassy droid, and then I went, "Oh, assassin
droid."
Assassin
The
droid.
Sabersmith says, if you listen closely to the audio here, you can hear Dave say Plo Koon.
What?
I wouldn't be surprised. That's
his
he
favorite.
does love Plo Koon.
I didn't know that.
All right. So he asked for the head because he's rebuilding IG-11 to become the not sheriff, deputy, marshal.
Oh man, how long have I been muted?
What, did you have some really?
I said Marshall.
I didn't hear anything. I think I got it. I think Tommy got it first. Which, you know what? Now Grief Karga can, fend off pirates and not worry about payback. Thank God. So Tommy's gonna have to repaint his new Hot Toys.
That's right.
And
Cara Dune gets replaced by a sassy droid.
Sassy droid.
Sassy droid.
He is
And
kind of sassy.
Mando settles down here on Navarro. He gets his plot of land. He gets his new house and hut.
Parking spot.
I
Yeah.
love this. I love the whole look of this. It's one tree.
It's got a tree. Yeah.
One
One tree.
single tree.
A
And I
little
really thought for a split second he was gonna, grab some seat and take his helmet off and kick his feet up, and that wasn't the case. But this is such a cool diorama. I mean, when the vintage collection N1 comes out, like I would love to have something like this. And I think in print condition on Instagram has the 3D models for the hut already, or it could be Landspeeder or Luke. Either way, you can get like the outer walls to 3D print this house.
Man.
I saw someone build a Lego version already.
Oh wow!
Jeez.
Yeah, super cute. I can't think of who it was.
The
And it's
talent
kinda-
these people have.
On that whole Western vibe, it's like the lone cowboy just wants to find his own piece of land and live out the rest of his days. Where he's gonna have more missions, but it's definitely got that
But
feel.
I
out in
just
the Wild
kept
West.
waiting for Bo-Katan to walk out.
With
See, and on my end, I wanted the other girl, the girl from season 2 who offered him to stay.
Oh,
I really feel like I really feel like him and Bo-Katan are like homies for each other. Like I don't want to see them that way. Like I said, she's more of
he
auntie.
professed his undying loyalty to her
That's the same thing as "Yo, I love you."
in Mandalorian.
It is. I gotta write that down. I have to go
I don't
make
know.
I have to go
But
make a
see,
speech to
Ernie,
Curry.
what you
I mean-
don't know is that village on the other planet's already been wiped out by some other threat.
Oh,
Just
Tommy.
trying to save them.
That's
My
so-
God. It's like they armed them with sticks and little traps, and they just came and bombed them out. All right, what do you guys think of this ending with the little circle, kind of overlay when they just kind of focused in on Grogu at the end with the floating frog thing? Is that like a first in Star Wars?
No,
No.
it is
When else-
not.
When else
I
did they
learned.
do it?
So in Midnight 30, while we were having Midnight 30, our friend Dave Dork Knight went and watched the end of episodes 3, 6, and 9, and they all kind of end like that. I didn't go back to watch it myself, but they all kind of end like that. They don't like stop like that, like it did, but they all kind of do that little motion.
Are you talking chapters 3, 6, and 9? Like
No, the
No.
movies.
Movies.
Oh, the movies. Oh,
Episode 3.
So I'm like, oh, in
Jedi.
that sense, like, is it to mark
Oh,
the?
you're right.
end
They
of
do.
a-
Yes.
Well, how did they
mark
do
the
it in
end of
three?
that
I remember
chapter?
Return of the Jedi. I'm trying to remember episode 3 ending like that.
Oh, and then like the Star Wars.
It kind of
Right.
circles
Yeah.
into the Star Wars.
It's a great point, and this is what I wanted to bring up to us was how
Punch
do you
in.
guys? Thanks, Brent, for boning in. I want to bring up to you guys. With that being said, how did you feel about this? Because I could totally have this story end. Like this was our
It could end, yeah.
introduction, our characters. Like we said, no more. What's his name? Moff Gideon. No more anything. This was our introduction to them and everything, and the whole setup between him and Carson is like our next show, right? Of he's going to go off and do this, and I'm like, I can be totally cool for that. And then even if we got a Mandalorian show of like Mandalore or something, and what they're going through as far as the rebuild and for them and like that. Do you guys oppose that, or do you want it to continue?
For me, I think like this is the end of this story arc. So now we can start a new story arc, and that's father and son going through the galaxy with help of their good friend Mr. Tiva there, or Teva.
Thank you, Tommy.
But I don't know. I don't know what happens next for the Mandalorians. Like because if we continue on with the Mandalorian show, I'm sure it's going to be Din and Grogu with doing missions for the Republic. I don't see them doing like a whole nother offshoot show for the Mandalorians themselves. So I'm fearing or wondering if the next time we see the Mandalorians in any kind of great cinematic way is in the wrap-up movie, like they come in on that. But I don't know how, or the next season of Mandalorian is going to be a bit of a jumping back and forth between Mando and Grogu, and then what's going on Mandalore. So
it's I don't know. I don't know what to expect. But
it feels like a wrap up to me, and I'm thinking like it seems like the soonest they could do anything is 2 years from now, right? Like with all the slate of all the other shows. So on Midnight 30, I was saying like maybe this is it. Maybe we don't see them for a couple of years, any of these characters really. That's what I was thinking. But as I thought about it, I feel like we might see them on Ahsoka.
All the characters?
I mean, Mando and Grogu with their new mission for Carson Teva.
Oh.
And maybe that somehow leads them into.
I was kind of already. Oh, see, and on my end, I was already kind of hoping for that with the whole connection.
Yeah.
Saber Smith is right, though. Armor did say go on adventures, just like you did with your teacher to Din Djarin.
Yeah.
At the living waters.
So I felt like that was going to be like, what happened? Did Tommy had to leave to Paul's show?
He's doing a trivia over there now.
Yeah.
He's a hot commodity.
With their 300. Oh no,
I'm back.
I thought you had to left to go to Paul's.
No,
bad.
I had to pull a Paul and leave the stream momentarily.
Oh,
there's an ice cream truck outside. He had to bring Paul.
That's right.
That's Sunday.
And I thought you were trying to go over to Paul's, and he's like, "Not now, Tommy." And so Tommy came back. He's like, "All right, I'll stay over there on Squadron."
Seasons 4 is written.
I know he said he
Seasons
wrote
3 and
season
4 is
4. I would take that with a grain of salt, maybe, because plans change and those storylines could.
I think he might have wrote season 4 in anticipation of like the writer's strike that everyone's thinking is going to come up, so they have something written. But to your point, Yoko, I don't see anything coming out Mandalorian wise for at least another couple of years, right? Because we got Ahsoka next, we got Skeleton Crew, we got like what else?
Yeah, Acolyte, Andor season 2. Yeah,
exactly, right. So like it might even be 3 years if you think about it. By the
Book
time
of
they
Boba Fett
film
2.
and confirmed.
Sure, Ernie. Book of Boba Fett 2.
Nice. Fitting right in.
Yeah. So they might take their time with it and decide what they do next.
I mean, that's
unless
all,
we see him on Ahsoka.
A lot of speculation there for sure, but that's always fun. But what do you all think about this ending, and of course the season overall? Who wants to go first? Who's ready?
I'll go first. I loved it. It was good. Like I said, I'm totally happy with it. I feel like it's a close. Like if they give us something different, then I'm cool. If we continue it, yes, even more awesome. But like I was very cool with it. There is so many, just not only from our shows, and I do, Sarlacc, another Star Wars one. I've been invited on other ones, and every single show is always different. This theory, I feel this way, I feel that way. And I think that is the best thing about having Star Wars back in our life right now. Like we are so lucky. And like I said, there was so much that, and I'm referring to the Spies episode because I think that's the craziest I've ever seen it everywhere. Yeah. From Instagram posts to YouTube shorts to TikTok to everything was the spy is this, and everybody had their own story. And instead we got this show with what nobody talked about, the season ending, the way it played out. Everybody was a hero. Everything happened. He adopted. They have a house. He's, how is it going to end? I bet you Mando's going to be on the porch chilling with his feet up. Like nobody said that, right? So that's what I find so great. I'm happy with it. It got so many people into a conversation. It still makes water cooler talk a thing, because even if you have no idea what's going on at work, I hear it all the time. Ernie, I had a question. So the guy with the silver helmet, and I laughed to myself, but I love entertaining that conversation. What's going on? So is that kid the one from the 80s? Like somebody who I know just barely watched it. To me, that's awesome. And so the show is bringing new people in. You have all these theories and everything that it's doing. And we end with him on a porch at a house, just kicking it with that. I loved it. I did. I thought it was great. It's amazing that it's still so relevant. You know what? No matter even if your thoughts are that I didn't like it. Oh, they should have did this. They should have did that. Okay, that's your opinion and everything, but you still watched it. You still enjoyed some of it, and you still have a point to make about Star Wars that you feel, and it's still keeping you interactive. So to me, I think that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, it's a making of just putting good content out there, like a good show out there. It's super cool. Yoko, does that
Yeah,
give
basically
you
the
enough time
same.
to? Yeah.
I really enjoyed the season. I loved the twist where we got more of Bo-Katan, having her kind of be the lead, really. And I was not shipping them at first, for the record, but they really grew on me. I believe in those two, and I think we got the happily ever after we didn't know we deserved. And I think that's why it's so unsettling for people, because you just kept waiting for the twist, and then sometimes happily ever after is possible, you guys.
That's true.
Except for the whole Thrawn and Rise of the First Order coming and all
impending
that stuff, all that. But for the moment, yeah.
Oh, we'll see. Tommy, what about you?
I thought it was great. Like we got to kind of complete a lot of different stories, right? Like,
yep.
I won't say complete, but it's like we got to complete Bo's arc. We got to complete Din and Grogu's arc. We got to even complete guys like Grieve Karga, right? Like he's now kind of settled in and doing his own thing. And so it's taken all the people that we've been introduced over the last few seasons, and as well as through Book of Boba Fett, and wrap things up in a way that they're all in a good place right now. And it'll be easy, for us as fans to have them put aside, because it's like, okay, these guys are all in a good place right now. And within this season, right, they've obviously expanded the other stories that are going on out in the galaxy, so they can jump over to those. We can invest in those, and we don't have to be like, oh man, when's Mando coming back? Because they've settled that for a little while, and it'll be great when Mando does come back, but we got all this stuff in between. So, I mean, I loved the character journeys of Din and Grogu. Like it is wrapped up nicely in the end, where Grogu's officially his son now, right? And so over 3 seasons of Grogu just being an asset, just being a job, a payday, to all right, I feel bad for this kid, I'm going to look after and protect him, to now actually becoming his son. And so then we can see where that goes next. Great season. Like, I mean, yeah, it had some pacing issues here and there, but I mean, as Star Wars fans, we're now spoiled. We got so much content. Like, we should just enjoy it, right? Like
No, 100%.
take it for what it is, a fun space romp with cool characters, cool explosions, people we can cheer for, people we can boo and hiss at, the evil villains. It's just a
And
nice
sassy
way
droids.
and sassy droids.
A sassy droids.
That's right.
It's just, yeah. I mean, do people expect all franchises and everything to be 100%? I don't know. I don't think this is one of those shows or seasons where it's like it's bad. It's a bad show. Like, yeah, pacing. I agree, Tommy, with you, and a lot of people like here and there. You're like, especially that Pershing episodes. Like, did we need to dedicate that much time to show Aaliyah Kane was, a spy and that they needed to eliminate him? Probably not, but it was there, and it was cool to see how it was used to illustrate how things are working in the New Republic, and they're kind of slacking on everything. But like action sequences were there, storylines and character growth. I think we wrapped up. I think some people just like a cliffhanger ending, kind of.
I love to see the underworld of Coruscant.
Whose underwear?
No, underworld, not underwear.
Sorry,
I
who's?
didn't.
I'm like, yo, Ernie, why would you leaning back to sit forward? Go, I just want to see the underwear.
But the Coruscant underworld has all the best underwear shots, right? Like you can get all
It's true.
the good stuff.
You're looking for that something special or a close friend. Yes. Look at all you guys. I said underworld. Underworld. Now it makes my comment not even relevant of how cool it was.
You're
And spy-like.
to emphasize underworld, and you're accidentally saying underwear.
No, this is my big fat lips. I said underworld.
You
Jesus
did,
Christ.
but we all thought you were going to say underwear.
I know, and I totally missed the
Sorry.
joke, and now here it is. Now
Soiled.
forget it.
Sorry.
Yeah,
The
Just go watch
underpanties,
it.
of course.
the underpanties Coruscant. Go check them out. Get something.
Do sassy
special for
droids
a
wear
friend.
underwear?
Yeah, on those special occasions. Yes. Yeah. Maybe a little tassel. I don't know, but he's. If we could see his arm spin like that, just imagine what IG-12 could do with tassel. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness.
You're not going to... Oof.
Those
Which one?
droids had their own.
Useless secrets.
You can find them all
Those
in Visual Secret.
Those droids had their own bar. Like, is there a whole droid subculture where there's like droid strip clubs and droid red light district and the droid bar and droid gambling halls?
The underworld. So it was all there. Yeah. Where do you think the probe droid was coming from?
He'd be
They don't
probing.
use the probe droids like that. He was coming from her shift. And that's where she met her. And it was like, I got to get back quick. Can you guys wrap up this conversation? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well,
You saw all those legs. Like, imagine. Yeah.
while we are blessed with so much Star Wars content, the next thing coming up, don't forget, Star Wars Visions Volume 2 will be coming out on May the 4th on Disney Plus. There are multiple episodes, and do I just say it now, Yoko?
Yeah, then we have to commit to it. Let's do it.
We can just say it now. So, the Boba Squadron recently gained some screener access to the show, so we're going to watch it soon, hopefully.
It's so good.
Pre-record and oh yeah, it's
My bad.
Where did you watch it?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
We're gonna do a pre-record and hopefully put it out. We can't really post it or talk about it until May the 4th, nor would we want to spoil it for anyone either. So May 4th, come back. I won't be streaming Unboxing Thursdays that night. I don't have any Star Wars streams planned, but hopefully we will have the Visions pre-record done for everybody, and you can enjoy it then. But yeah, May the 4th, Visions Volume 2, and then what's next? Ahsoka or...
Well,
Hasbro
Ahsoka.
unboxings? Maybe all at the same time. Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah, the different artwork and and the studio's envisions is incredible. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've had it for a week. I probably should start on it. But yeah, and depending on everyone's schedule, maybe Boba Squadron can do a weekly until the next show comes out and keep us, on our toes and fresh and ready to chat. I love, being with you guys here and everyone in the comments too, right? So we can keep it moving. That is our semi-commitment to you. That sounds pretty good.
We should probably come back the Monday after May the 4th to talk about like all the news that comes out on May the 4th.
Oh, ideas.
Yeah.
All right,
Just
let's do
throwing
that.
it out there. May the
Like it.
8th?
5,
Ninth?
6, 7, 8.
8th.
Look at the big brain on Yoko. All right.
I try.
Ernie, did you have something else too?
Yeah, so they can watch that. But May 4th, huge nerds over here. That's also my anniversary. But I won't be having any shows that night either. We're doing a whole little setup. Where are you going to be while you're not doing that? Because I'm doing a fundraiser with the Sarlacc Digest and local out here. We're doing a trivia night that we've been doing for a couple years now.
Oh,
And then you bring in an unwrapped toy. There's number 3 right there. You nailed it. That was literally number 3. I called it. Yes. Good job, Kevin, for winning tonight. If you made it out here, you'd probably win too. You're right. But I would cheat just like you did. And I did. So we all know you cheated. So yeah, you bring an unwrapped toy, and all the info will be on my page on the Sarlacc Digest. It's such a cool event. You got to do this now, because not only is it good to do it around Christmas, but I mean they use these toys all year long. So to hit up right now and make big donations of books and toys and whatever you can, it really helps out all year long. Remember, it's not only just during Christmas. So, happy anniversary to Corinne and that's where we'll be. So, what are you doing?
Happy anniversary. Happy early anniversary.
Thanks,
Well, my anniversary is a week before you guys.
Oh, are you doing a show next week?
No, this week, this Thursday, I'm off.
He's
Oh,
trying to
yes.
transition to you, Kev.
I think so.
Oh no, yeah, I'm picking it up. I don't want to go next. I want to do
my bad.
everyone else.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's
Yoko, what are you doing on May
There's-
the 4th?
Not celebrating any anniversaries. Someone in the chat just reminded me that
Oh yeah.
what's it called?
Fallen Order?
The game I keep forgetting, Jedi Survivor,
Oh, yes.
comes out Friday? So next Tuesday, I'll start streaming that on my channel.
Hell yeah.
So if you're expecting expert gameplay, don't come to my channel. But if you just want to watch
She's
it
not embellishing at all.
and help, I'm going to be playing it on story mode. You want to be there for the story and good times, then you can come hang out with me on Twitch. Live in La Vida
That's
Yoko.
awesome. What do you play on, Yoko?
Tuesdays. I'm gonna play on my computer this time.
Oh,
I played on my Xbox before, but since I am set up now with my
Streaming.
I
streaming
want a new
stuff.
system. I haven't been able to get a new system, but I still like
Yeah.
to hear what should I get? You know what I mean? So many people are PlayStation and like that.
Yeah.
But you're gonna go on your computer. That's awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
torn.
Yeah.
I'm torn to watch your stream because I don't want the story spoiled for me. I want to play, but I'm behind on games, so I'm probably not going to pick up.
I'll also be really slow going through it,
Well,
So-
that's just it. It's like if I pick it up, I can probably burn past you, but
Right.
I'm 2 games behind that I'm still playing.
What do you play on,
I
Tommy?
don't know. PlayStation, PS5, and the Nintendo Switch, but
Yeah.
PS5 for hardcore games and the Switch for my Nintendo love.
When
Nice,
Luz asks
nice.
if I swear like Paul, I don't swear like Paul, but sometimes it does slip when I'm playing games.
Nice,
yeah,
nice, nice.
Yoko. RMD's going to be at Disneyland on May the 4th for Star Wars nights.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we won't
congrats.
be there this year.
Super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, missing I'm bummed about Star Wars Nights. What I didn't want to say before was like I knew I was going to be starting the new job, so I wouldn't have any vacation days, and that's really why I couldn't, make the trip out to any of the Star Wars Nights this year. But so hopefully,
and mine was I wanted to, and my bank account laughed. It was like, how could you? And I'm like, come on, let's just try. And then so I ditched the bank account and I tried a card, and then it was crazy when they're like, I don't know what denied means, but I'm not going. So fortunately, I can't go.
Yeah. But I hope you guys all have fun. RMD, Ryan Dole, I know that they're going.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Ryan's going too.
Awesome. Tommy, what about you? What do you got going on?
I got nothing going on, man. My life's pretty boring.
Well,
I play lots of video games. I make some geeky trivia every once in a while.
heck yeah. And
So,
thank you
I'm
again
a
for
huge
that, for
gaming
joining
nerd.
us.
Oh, I'm so happy you had me on. I loved making the trivia and getting to nerd out over the finale of Mandalorian.
Well, one thing, Tommy, you will be doing on May the 4th is I'll be
Yes.
seeing you at Off-World Bar for a May the 4th party downtown. So I'm going to be there. Bunch of friends are coming down. It should be like, people in cosplay, costume contest, and for the whole event. So come check it out. You can get early tickets on the offworldbar.com website right now. Which means I won't be streaming May 4th. I won't be streaming this Thursday for my wedding anniversary, but we will be back May 4th, hopefully with a pre-record for Visions. That's the goal. But in the meantime, go check out Yoko. Go check out Ernie's channels. Yes, we will be. I like that.
Oh yeah, I think I'm going to open Ahsoka tomorrow on my stream.
There you go.
Twice. Yeah.
There you go. So there's no shortage of content from these awesome people. And of course, go check out my Instagram at toyingaround. I have been posting daily reels about my journey and wait for my Mezco 89 Batman. And of course, if it reaches 1,200 days on pre-order, I'll be streaming April 29th. Or if I get it in, I'll be doing a giveaway. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel if that is something that you're interested in. And it'll be... no, Ernie, you cannot win it. No, what's up? I'm kidding. What's up?
Never mind. That was a question.
You already said no. I'll come up with another question. Okay. Are you so pissed off about your I don't even know if you're pissed. I mean, it's affected you so many different ways.
Mhm.
I get that. But like everybody is like buying, the McFarlane car to go with it and this and that. Are you pre-buying that stuff and excited for it, or does it even not have you excited? Like, no, I want it first.
I pre-ordered the McFarlane Batmobile just because I still like it. I'm still a fan of it. That Batmobile, like, it's an iconic look for me. So
it looks good. Did you see the Batwing?
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
No, the kid one that there is too, like for $40.
The kid? Oh no, can't do it. Can't do it. I'd get the large one. Which I have no space for. But yeah,
Bougie.
I mean,
All
I'm
right.
just, I still want the toy. But,
All right.
this is money that I've sunk in years ago. I'm not hurting for it now. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway just because, it's fun. Star Wars Squawk Box says, what city is that? It's in Tirana, downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Off-World Bar. It's like a nerdy space themed geeky bar. They have like really cool drinks with I don't even know how you describe those. There's like lights and there's different like sci-fi themes to it. There's a Rancor head mounted on one of the walls. It's a lot of fun.
It's a very cool hangout place with a lot of themed drinks, and you'll fit right in no matter what.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's the cool part.
And one day Ernie will check it out.
Yes, waiting for that invite for them to fly myself and Yoko out so we can have a full squadron.
Yeah, I was there once.
I know. I'm just trying to catch a ride. Let it play out. Let them invite us.
Yeah,
But yeah.
invite us, Off-World.
That will be. They've invited us. I just don't think they're flying us out there. We're always welcome to go. But yeah, that's it for me. Make sure you follow everyone here. And thank you all for watching. I don't know if Paul is still on. Did he reveal anything?
He's still going. It doesn't look like they've revealed anything.
He's still doing hellos?
I keep asking.
Yeah, but you know what? Let's all raid over to Paul's channel, Bitter Asian Dude. Just go over there. Just
Perfect
type
time.
butter raid in the chat, just so Paul knows. we are headed over there. Thank you, everyone. Yoko, no, this is all you. This is all you, Yoko. Outro.
Should it be Butter Raid or should it be Boba Squadron Raid?
I've already put in Boba Squadron raid.
Ernie.
Boba Raid. Well, I don't know that I have that much else to add here, but make sure to hit that thumbs up like I am doing right now. If you haven't already, follow, subscribe. I always forget, but I do it at the end, and that's what counts.
Is it? Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't wait to talk about Visions with you guys. I'm really looking forward to watching that. Hopefully we do the May the 4th news recap too. That'll be fun. Hoping we can fill in some time as we all eagerly await for Ahsoka. Go watch Rebels. I'm going to rewatch Rebels again. Probably closer to August though. But I'm excited to do that. And maybe I'll just watch it on loop until then, just to fill that void. Just to feel something between now and then. Is it time to cut me off? It's time to cut me off. All right. That's it.
Oh,
what
that
a
was
season.
it?
Yeah. Can we do the little...
season. Yeah.
Did you get what I was doing there?
You don't have that?
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna close the hole ourselves? Oh god.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, Tommy.
No.
Okay, ready? And close it.
Okay, wait. I'm going this way.
Well, no.
Oh,
Yoko has to close the.
Oh.
You have to make a
okay.
circle.
Now it's turning into a heart.
A circle.
Are we doing the circle or the heart?
The circle, the outro. She said.
Yeah.
All right. I'm doing my own.
Yeah. There. Yeah.
And then you
just
see
cut
Tommy crawl out of the room in the back.
Yeah. In the reflection, see there. God. Oh
no.
Hit his head.
He just got knocked out. No.
Oh. Say
Do you need help,
Oh.
Tommy? Just go
Wait,
ahead.
I did have one more thing I wanted to say. You know who else would want to keep reminding everyone that they won a trivia contest? Freaking Axe Woves.
All right, I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
Close it.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for watching and keep toying around. Peace. Annie, you look like a mannequin.
Is your head okay?
Tommy, are you good?
You're bleeding.
Is there a giant bump on your head like in cartoons?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who walks into things
I
on your
can't
stream.
see.
Tommy, did you knock your panties off?
You know, right?
Pray
Why would-
for Mojo.